on, everybody? Good evening, everyone. How y'all doing? Oh, I apologize for running a little bit behind, trying to help my son get ready for school in the morning. Mommy's a big man. Oh, how y'all doing? Happy Thursday. Here's the music going. Y'all good? Happy Thursday, y'all. We almost there. It's almost the end of the week. Shout out to you, Juju. What's going on? Thank you so much for maintaining your membership. I appreciate you. Chi Chi, what's happening? Hey, LLC, what's going on? Noah King, how you doing? Hope all is well with you. We got Skeeter up in here. Skeeter, happy belated birthday to you. How are you and Mark and your son? Mark says hello. Tell him I said what's up. Oh man, how y'all doing? Y'all come on in here, hit that like button. Oh, child, we got to talk about her, Tiffany. What was so funny when I started reporting on Henyard, year before last, 2 years ago, people were, her little cultist. She got a little cult following. It's crazy. They were sending comments in my videos. Why don't you all focus on what's going on in your own neighborhoods? Yeah, it's mighty funny how now her little ass done moved to my neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Tiffany, you can go back home. Y'all can have her in Illinois, Like, no one told her to move down here. No one. Not even God. You got to come down here and then still try to pull these same old shenanigans that you've been pulling in Illinois. I was about to say Chicago, but it wasn't Chicago. It's the other one. But you doing all that nonsense. You trying to put that stuff down here, and you got, oh man, the incompetency of these people on this election board. It's mind numbing. We already have PTSD for Rafiki, the ousted mayor of Fulton County, South Fulton, the one that was flying and taking trips internationally, bought a pool table, but didn't pay his rent. Go figure. And then he's sitting here trying to justify all these dumbass expenses. We got rid of him. We're still stuck with Fannie Willis. Then she rehired an ousted judge that I have been reporting on, Shamila Williams. That woman was so corrupt that a 3-member judicial panel removed her from the bench. Shamila Williams is no longer a judge. God, we thank you. But instead of her just taking in the embarrassment of being fired, she resigned because she knew she couldn't go and fight the decision of the JQC in the Supreme Court. Like, she knew she was not going to win her appeal. So she just resigned. And then Fannie Willis hires her on as a prosecutor to keep being corrupt, as opposed to sending her back home to whomever. Like, girl, you need to go back to law school and relearn all laws, court rules, procedures. You need to relearn a lot of stuff. Now, what does Fannie Willis do? She hired that heifer. This is the stuff that we have to deal with already with this type of corruption. And it's so funny, the people that say, you should be worried about what's going on in your own community. They don't look at my channel to see that I actually report on a lot of things that goes on in my community. Like reporting on Shamila Williams. She has a whole playlist. You think those same miscreants that say that dumbass shit actually look into my playlist on my channel? No, they don't. They just say dumb things. So that's why I don't care. I never cared how they felt. Oh, God. But it's just so crazy, y'all. So now that Super Stupid has moved to my neighborhood, we already have the PTSD from Fannie Willis, and she's trying to add to that. Tiffany, we're not in the mood. We're not in the damn mood. Take your little ass on. We're not in the mood. We're going to watch some videos, y'all. Now, if you are an LLC member, shout out to you. You will notice the 4 videos. Shout out to Jay Witt Podcast, my brother in Christ, my big bro, who sent us over the video. She does everything on Facebook, and I don't have Facebook. I'm not getting it. I don't want it. So we were blessed to have him Download those videos, and I got them uploaded to the members only, so you guys can enjoy that. These videos are the ones without my commentary. I just uploaded them because we're gonna go over it because I'm ready to have a good laugh. Tiffany Henyard, you remember when you tried to go to a bank? No, you didn't try. You did. You went to a whole bank and had the damn clerk removed from the bank account, utilizing bank documents. Somehow, the bank managed to call at the time the mayor pro tem. Say what you will, Tiffany broke the law when she did that shit. That's how Jason House ended up on the bank account, because she and the attorneys, that were representing her, they settled and mediated that matter because she knew she could not have that matter progress forward in the courts. Because with that comes discovery. And they would have pulled all those bank documents where Tiffany Henyard and 2 other cohorts went in there and removed the clerk from the bank account without the clerk's signature or approval or knowledge, violating not only local ordinances, but state law. So she broke the law, literally. And this is the crap people want to defend. Can you believe it? That type of nonsense and buffoonery where she's breaking whole laws that at the time she was, supposed to have been the mayor and upholding. No, she was like, F this. I'm getting people off bank accounts, violating state laws and local ordinances in the process. And they don't want to reprimand her for that. No one wants to hold her accountable. Let's compare her to Jason House to see who's worse. I don't give a fuck. They both bad if that's the case. If they're both bad, they're both bad. But who's breaking laws? I mean, do we have to really do this? Because I'm going to ether it. Let's pull court documents and see who's worse. Because that's what we care about, right? We don't want people walking around here breaking the law, do we? And for this reason, now she's mad because she thinks it's all, Democrats don't like me. No, people just don't like corrupt people, period. I don't care what Shamila Williams' political affiliation was. She was a horrible, corrupt judge. She was facing 30 misconduct charges, and 3 judges, God would thank you, in the Georgia Supreme Court said, you got to go. They removed her from the bench. Unanimous vote. And Fannie Willis hired that heifer. And now we have Tiffany Henyard trying to run for Fulton County Commissioner. Get the F out of here. Do y'all understand why we're not in the mood? Dear United States of America, the entire state of Georgia and Fulton County boldly proclaim to Tiffany Henyard, we are not in the mood for you. Goodbye. Get your ass out of our state, girl. I wanted to give an introduction so y'all can understand why we're not playing around with this crap. You have people going to meetings and they're speaking up. And it is just something else. We're going to play part of that video too. Yeah, you have people that actually go to the meeting was like, I can't believe you all let Tiffany Henyard land on the ballot. Have you all not seen what happened last year? Did you not watch the news? Is it your first day here on earth? Like, don't make me go to this meeting and have to speak out. Because I've been trying my best not to go. Y'all, because I'm going to go there and show the hell out. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Y'all can be like, look at Lady Luck Club, crazy ass. Just up there, just having a whole fit. You only get like 3-4 minutes to talk, right? I'm saying every word that I possibly can that is something close to profanity. If I do that. Y'all don't want me to do that. Like these idiots allowed this girl to get on a ballot. She's running as a Republican candidate. So what is the Republican Party doing again? Yeah, they're having interviews with her. So we're going to kick this off. I don't tell anybody what to do politically speaking. But when it comes to credibility, and ethics and morality and integrity, no. Tiffany Henyard has none. She doesn't give a damn. Tiffany, whatever happened to that judgment again where you are ordered to pay back rent, because you were renting that house from that lady and you didn't want to move out? And she didn't even go to court. She was ordered to pay back over $10,000 of rent and fees. And she got attorneys though for an election thing here because that's lucrative for her. But why she didn't send an attorney to represent her in that hearing? Who knows? Because she knows she can't get away with just not paying rent. See, laws apply. She just ignores them. She doesn't care. A judge had to order her to pay back rent because she refused to move out of that woman's house after lying about it in the news. Saying, "Oh, I don't live there. It's Kamal's house. He's renting. But she owes the money. Y'all figure out how that came out. Why would the judge issue a judgment against her to pay back $10,000 in rent if it was Kamal's house and he was renting it alone? But she's been ordered to pay back over 10 grand. Can you believe it? But she lied in the news saying, "I'm not living there. It's where Kamal lives." That shit did not work because she's got the judgment and she's not even fighting or appealing it. She could have appealed the decision. Nope. You know why? Because she's too busy trying to finagle her way into a position where she would oversee a $1 billion budget. She could care less about having to be ordered to pay back rent, because she's not above the rule of law. And the judge said, "You got to pay this woman all this money." She didn't even bother to go to the hearing. But she wants to sit here and go whine and cry all over the place about people challenging her residency. I thought you were proud to be the queen of South Chicago or South suburban area, whatever. I don't care. I thought she was proud of that. Why are you here? Shouldn't you be in Illinois? You're in the wrong state. How do you continue to proclaim to be the super mayor, queen of South suburban area of Illinois, and then talking about, "Oh, how dare you challenge my residency in Georgia?" You don't kick rocks. Tiffany, I know you listening. You super stupid. No one told you to move here. You chose to do that. Now tell your dumbass cult members to act like they have some sense in my chat, in my comment section. Because, it's funny how this stuff backfires. Tend to matters in your own neighborhood. Yeah, she's in my neighborhood. We really would love for her to go back the hell home. I mean, you all can come and get her if you want her. We will not fight. Take her. She's all yours. You kidding me? Y'all. Let's get to it. So we're going to kick this off. This is her recording herself in her store doing something. She said a lot of things, and I just want to have a good laugh. Y'all ready? Hit the 4 where you can see it here. Shout out to all of you all being here. I appreciate you all. Thank y'all so much for your support. Hit that like button on your way in. Stop playing around with it. And hype this video up when it's done. Let's get some views on it because, I do this for views. All 600 of them. Can't make this up. All right, let's go.
Hey, how y'all doing today? It is Tiffany Henyard. I miss you guys. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody for the prayers,
Lord,
the love, the support for my father. For those that don't know, he was shot in Chicago about 2 weeks ago. So he is doing really, really good. He is expected to make a full recovery. So I just wanted to give y'all an update about that. Now, to the Fulton County hearing that took place today. Today, they had a hearing, which I knew nothing about. And during the hearing...
That's a damn lie. She knew about it. But as always, her excuse is, "Well, I didn't get the news in time." See, it's the wording, super stupid. You still haven't figured that out, how to use words. It's the terminology you use that gets you in trouble. She never said she didn't know. She said, "I didn't have enough notice." There's a difference. But she knew. She could have went. It was the week of spring break. Your child was out of school. You and Kamal run this dumb store. And you work for yourself. So what the hell? He couldn't go keep the baby while you go to this little hearing that lasted all of 30 minutes? Oh my Lord. Y'all, we went over it. It wasn't that long. Tiffany, I forgot how slow you talk. I'm gonna have to speed you up a little bit, girl. All right, y'all, let's get back to it. No. She knew about it. She even admitted it. She just said, I didn't have enough notice. You guys didn't notify me and give me enough time to take off and blah, blah, blah. Girl, bye, Felicia.
Unfortunately, they didn't give me any type of notice to say, Tiffany, you are expected to be here to go through this hearing regarding your residency here in Fulton County. Just so you guys know, I have done everything above grade, and
No,
I
she
have
hasn't.
always been the person to show people what strength looks like. So I made sure I gave them every document.
You said sprint of spirit. What you say? I'm looking at sprint. Tiffany, we don't care about sprint. What do you mean? Sprite? Spirit? What?
To show people what strength looks like.
What
So
you say?
I made sure I gave them every document possible to show that
What's the word?
I do live here in Fulton County.
What's that word? What sprint looks like? Is it for real? To show them what sprint looks like. What the hell? Why would we care about sprint? Please tell me that's not what she's saying. So you still have not conquered the English language, I hear. What the hell is she saying?
I've been the person to show people what strength looks like. So I made sure I gave them every.
I can't believe she's actually saying what sprint looks like. Sprint. SPRINT. Like a run. Are you all? Do y'all see this? This is priceless. It's just saying sprint. Y'all, oh my God. Can somebody confirm if that's what she's saying? Oh my God. Y'all. I'm trying to. Is this what she's saying? Sprint. Saying S5. Y'all, shout out to my mods. I appreciate you all. Mind boggling. I know. Wrap up in here. How you doing? What's going on? I'm just putting up comments while what's going on, Mindy? How you doing, Melinda? Mindy is Melinda. What's going on? How you doing, honey? Albert up in here. What's going on? Did you hear he found 60 hours worth of Tiffany videos? Who? What? Y'all, Jesus Christ. Why has no one said anything about her telling the truth, Tiffany? Child. Yes, this is my nickname. I prefer Cool Beans. Mindy, she prefers Mindy. We don't like you, Tiffany. Thank you, Skeeter. She could just go back home. God. LLC, I don't know if you heard, Mr. Judge got both the videos that Mal struck back up. Good, because she's not taking anybody to court. Yeah, Jay Witt has his videos restored too, so it's gonna take me. I have like 9 business days left. But yeah, she's putting everybody through this to get their personal information because people who have no spine and are not fit for YouTube for some reason want to dominate YouTube. You can't make this up. She want to be all over the place, but yet can't handle criticism. Go figure. Oh, malware, you can kiss my ass. Tiffany Henyard, are you saying sprint? Oh my God. Are y'all hearing this? Hey, Caleb, how you doing, honey? Y'all, now her weak story. She's making up new words. She's saying strength. Is that what she's trying to say? Oh God, Candace and Candace and Tiffany Henyard both need to go back to school. And what's so crazy? Candace Owens lies about having 2 degrees and still won't show proof of it. Tiffany, do you have a degree? Can you show proof? Because I mean, oh, she's saying strength. Oh God. Oh Lord.
Possible to show that I do live here in Fulton County. I did give them my.
You just moved here. You understand when you signed a lease that you were still a mayor and supervisor in an entirely different state. The problem is, what are they counting as residents? If you got to be here 12 months, do those months that you were living here renting a house because you signed a lease to rent a home, will those months count while you were simultaneously serving as mayor and supervisor? It's that simple. This isn't rocket science. But yet again, she can't say strength. She says sprint. Oh my God. Come on, you wild coyote.
To where I reside. I am a business owner. As you guys know, I'm always doing a lot
We don't care.
store, right? So
That
I
doesn't mean
also have a
residence.
business here in Fulton County, and also my daughter goes to school here. So you got so many different ways.
No. None of those things prove residency. You can't be this daft, Tiffany. None of those things equate to what is considered legitimate residency when it comes to running for an elected position. Reading is still not fundamental for her, I see. It's still not. She's always telling people, do your research, do your research. Coming from someone that's struggling, to use the word strength. 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 You got to open your mouth and use your vowels. Strength. Good Lord.
To find out if the person actually truly lives in the county.
That's not how you determine residency.
So I just wanted to kind of give you kind of update of what's going on, because people put out all these false information, all this negative vibe. That's
not how you determine residency. Do I have to pull it up? Tiffany, I know you're watching, you dumbass. Do I have to pull this up on how you determine residency for an elected position? Whether your child goes to a school in this county or not is irrelevant. If you live in that county, naturally, you would have your child enrolled in that school. But they do not use your child's school records to determine residency. That's not how that works. They don't even let you use a cell phone bill anymore. It's like a water bill, power bill, or a mortgage or a lease. Like legal document. They don't care if your child is enrolled in a school in Fulton County. You can't make this up. So she's still not reading and having an issue still saying words. I'm trying to pull up elected positions because she thinks using her child's school record is somehow going to do it. Oh. No. Child school records don't count. So that's irrelevant. Driver's license, voter registration. You're a U.S. born citizen. For state, local government, yeah, you have to prove permanent residence. Your child being enrolled in a school does not prove permanent residence, because your child could be going to a school based on a magnet program. I know that Tiffany Henyard and her cohorts, all her cult followers, do not think outside the box. They do not research or Google. They don't read. So they don't understand the requirements of what you would need to prove residence if you're running for local governments, depending on what state you are running for. State laws can vary too. But you cannot use any information about your child being enrolled in a school to show that you are a permanent resident of Fulton County. That's not how that works. And you can always, as usual, challenge me by Google, reading, researching the information. Tiffany Henyard refuses to do it still. You can't make this up.
True. And I just wanted to clear the waters and make sure you understood what's going on and how it works. So once I go before them, I will show my proof, which I sent proof to them as well, that I do reside here in Fulton County.
John.
Now, on the other hand, for those that don't understand,
she lost.
Tiffany Henyard. To meet me is to love me. A lot of people don't understand who I am, what I represent, and why I keep going.
She's a cult leader.
Something in you is in you. If it's for you, it's for you. And I'm going to always push, because
stop weaponizing God. That's cult leader speak. It's a cult of personality. It is about your credibility and your integrity. She who breaks laws. It's irrelevant. Why would you want to run knowing that when you signed a lease claiming that you are a resident of Fulton County, you are also still sitting in a mayoral and supervisor position in an entirely different state. We're not talking about a different county. We're not talking about in another city in the same state. No, we're talking about a different state to which we don't even share a border with. The state of Illinois is it's like 4 states away. By car, it would take what, 12 hours to get to at least Chicago? What the hell is wrong with her? But yet she's got all these attorneys that refuse to actually counsel her on the law. Can you believe it? They won't go to actual court hearings where she's being ordered to pay back rent because she doesn't think she has to pay rent. But yet, she thinks she understands how laws work when it comes to proving residency in order to run for an elected position. Oh my good God. Carol, God has nothing to do with your lack of reading skills, girl. As a matter of fact, he would like for you to leave him out of your nonsense. Your buffoonery is only going to get you but so far. You do have an FBI investigation looming over your head. Oh, we thank God for it.
He want me to help people. And I've always had that caring spirit. I've always did Black Club parties. I've always
don't care.
Community engagement, things in my communities out south. And that's where I'm from Illinois. I've always done that. So anybody telling you something different, they lying. I just wanted you to understand.
Wow, never mind. We can see what you've done in videos and read in court documents. Like, we can all just do that. But now, if you do that, you're lying, but you should go and do your research. Oh, okay. Come on, Heifer.
Saying where I come from and why I keep trying to help the people. And as anybody,
no one wants your help.
So I wanted to showcase that here in Fulton. But as I open the store, right? We call the store. People come in and they will tell me, Tiffany, I don't like this and that's going on here in Fulton. And I'll listen. And I say, well, what you mean?
She is bad. She's bad.
What's going on? And they'll give me a little more clarity to what's going on and the why. And then after that, we'll talk some more. And the conversation was so good, right? That they would come back and just talk to me about politics, right? And that's what I love that I can do. I can basically try to help people understand.
No, she can bullshit her way through stuff. That's it. She lies like hell. She bullshits her way through it. She has to get the gab. Then, I don't know if you want to thank God for that, because it doesn't seem like a gift he gave you, but whatever. No, she has to get the gab. And then people feel sorry for her because she always plays the victim. You see how they're attacking me? Jesus, do you hear this? Lord? Y'all hear that? Y'all see this? Look how they're attacking me on the news. You said I took somebody off the bank account out. I didn't take the clerk off. I had the clerk removed from the bank account because I could. No, but she broke the law. Never mind that. Or bank fraud. But yet and still, look how everyone's attacking me because people want to hold her accountable. I understand accountability is a big word for you, Tiffany Henyard. You're going to have to break it down into syllables, and then you're going to have to go on dictionary.com and look it up. It's a big word. It's okay. Accountability. Because you're having an issue saying strength. God. Yellow, this keeps sprinting to the end. Come on.
The whys, the hows, and as it relates to politics, I call it, right? So in doing so, I got so many different people telling me to run or asking me to run. And I tell them, I say, why you want to run?
Yeah, sprint.
You should run too. And the reason why you should run is because you want to connect.
Yeah, girl, if we start all running and sprinting, no one will be walking and standing still. You can't make this up. Yeah, no, you should run and sprint, because she wants to show us how much sprint she has. Sprint. S-P-R-I-N-T. Sprint. That's what she said. I mean, seriously. I believe that's what she meant. And, she didn't think about, maybe I could have said the word strength. Come on, how did I do?
The change. And, people be honest. And I like that they be honest. Because they just say, well, no, I can't go through that scrutiny. I can't go through this. But everybody not built for that. Some people will actually break if you just talk about them a little bit. So I understood that. And I told them, don't worry, I got you. So I filed to run for Fulton County Commissioner in District 5. And yes, guys, I am a Republican. Yes, I did leave the Democratic Party.
They don't want you either.
Their core values no longer align with mine at all. And I'm gonna do another live to explain that and go into detail about that. But I really truly wanted to hop on here just to talk about what happened at the Fulton County hearing today, and what's to come in the future. So stay tuned.
You have to go back on April 20th at 10 a.m. Is it 10 a.m.? You have another hearing on April 20th in the year of our Lord 2026, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You literally have no excuse to miss this next one because you're going to hear it from all your so-called haters' videos. April 20th, Tiffany Henyard, take your ass to the elections hub. April 20th, 2026, 10 a.m. Be on time and wear a regular suit. Stop looking like a junkie monkey. Don't put on hot pink. Don't do the flamingo thing. Just put on a nice gray, black, something, subtle. Tell Kamal to dress up a little bit. Let people know that you actually are serious about something in life. He walks in there dressing like a 15-year-old. I'm clowning you all day. Do you understand? He can put on a nice button down and some slacks or a suit. Y'all sell clothes. He doesn't have any church clothes. Oh, man. Yeah, that's what you call it. You ain't got no church clothes.
A lot of great things going on. I'm going to talk to you about why I switch parties, and that's another live because I know my live be long-winded, and I wanted to basically get on here, talk about it, and let you guys know. But if you support me, you love what I do, the strength,
she's done nothing.
The resilience, the Tiffany Henyard that you know, you can always support me. I do have a donation page that you can go to, and you can donate. Is Win Red, of course. If
this is it right here. This is why she continuously runs for elected positions. Fundraising. Tiffany, you remember, taking $10,000 from some charity organization that you concocted up, trying to pass it off on somebody else so that you can put it in your election fund? Wasn't it something dealing with breast cancer? Y'all remember that? $10,000. Just election laws being violated. She didn't care. And guess what? Her cult members could give two shits. They don't care about her breaking laws. No, they just, how dare you, Lady Luck? You're supposed to care about how she feels. What the hell? I don't know. Somebody goes out on a murk spree. We're supposed to consider how they feel while they taking lives? Seriously? So anyone that breaks the law, we should just care about how they feel and forget laws exist? Are we doing that? Yeah, let's keep sprinting to the end. I'll leave all unknown.
KP or anybody on here that has it, you can put it into the comments down below KP? So people can click it. And then when you click it, you can donate whatever you want. You have to leave all your information, of course, because we have to file it. But you can do $25, $50.
No, don't leave your information because you have no idea what they're doing with it. Her and her people like to dox, cyber crimes. And since she doesn't care about laws, she'll just dox people or they'll do it. Because she'll pass it off on someone else and throw them under the bus. They'll dox you and not give two shits. They won't even think twice about it. They'll try to justify their criminal activity, because they're stupid. Can't make this up. Oh, yeah, I'm on one today.
$100, $1,000, $2,000, whatever you choose, you can do. I just want you guys to know that I am running here in Fulton County for commissioner of District 5.
She's
and it is an open seat, just so you understand how this works. It is open. That means that the person that was running for it step out of the seat and they're running for a bigger seat, another seat. So I just want you to understand that I'm not running against them.
No. You are the only Republican running. There are other Democrats that are going to be running against you in November. What is wrong with you? So you forgot how elections work because you lost like hell? Y'all, this sore loser came down here because she lost like hell up in Illinois. Talking about their views don't align with mine. What's your platform again? Tiffany Henyard. What is your platform? What policies are you proposing be created and implemented to improve the quality of life for the people in that district? What is your platform exactly? What are the Republican values that you've somehow adopted now and you claim as your own? Because you don't care about the Democratic core values, whatever they are. So what are the Republican core values? How many Republicans we have up in here? Can you all post some of the core values of your political alignment? I'm not political at all. I'm apolitical because, being the queen of YouTube, I'm boss and I don't have to put myself in a box. But just throw out some information so that Tiffany Henyard can see what some of the core values are for Democrats and Republicans. Go figure. Go for it. Because she doesn't know at all. What's her platform again? Name one policy this heifer wants to implement. We'll wait. Because I can guarantee you right now, she has no idea what the issues are that's plaguing the 5th district of Fulton County, let alone a platform on how she's going to address it. Call it what it is. I'm not here to compare her against anything in Illinois. But when she still has failed to create a platform and policies to utilize to get people to understand why they should vote for her. Right now, she's giving people nothing. So Republicans in the 5th district are going to give her their ass to kiss. I hope. Or at the very least, ask her, what is your platform? What's your agenda? What are your policies? What's your plan? What do you plan on putting forth? You can't keep crime victim. You getting too old for that shit. Tiffany Henyard, you are over 35. You're almost 40-some years old. You're too old to keep crime victim. Gary, if you don't grow up, what's your platform? How do you plan on changing things to make it better for the people in that district? Saying, oh, they hurting my feelings and they keep talking about me. Lady Luck and Jay Witt, they hate me. All my haters. God, that only works but for so long. And at some point, you're going to have to grow the hell up. Your cult members just babying the hell out of you. And then you're going to have to figure out, okay, let me put a platform together. Because otherwise, you'll just be running on your, ability to talk bullshit. I told you all, she has the gift of gab, but that's all she has and nothing more. She doesn't care about laws or ordinances or, who's legally authorized to be on bank accounts or how to say the word strength. She doesn't care about any of that. She only cares about getting what she wants out of that. This is an opportunity for her to financially gain, nothing more. Until she puts forth a platform and some policies, we don't care. Keep crying, girl, and learn how to say the word strength.
Or anything like that. I'm running for an open seat. And yes, I do meet all of the qualifications to run for office. And y'all know me. I am a seasoned elected official, right? So you guys know I do know how to read and make sure that I qualify for whatever.
You don't know how to read. Girl, you are a seasoned bullshitter. You understand me? Oh, Lord. She's saying the same thing she was saying 2 years ago when I first started reporting on her. She just stuck on auto repeat. She says nothing else. She don't say a damn thing that's of value. Tiffany, here, I want you to look at my chat. You got a lot of people giving out a lot of helpful information on what core values mean and, certain things that the average person will want to see, like the minimum wage raised, in qualified immunity, universal health care, or some sort of health care where people can afford it. Like, you got a whole lot of great ideas in my chat. You might want to actually read, since you said that's one of the requirements. We all know she doesn't read. Tiffany Henyard does not read.
It is that I am running for. So I just want to just give you the updates. Again, thank you so much for just loving on me, the prayers, the support for my father, my family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Justice loves y'all too. Let me show you something that she did. I just want to show you this because my baby want to be a judge, y'all. You don't really get that all the time, but she really wants to be a judge. So let me turn it around. This is what she wants to be. So this is her project. She put, what does the judge do?
Oh,
what hours they work? It is called.
Oh, Tiffany, here you're an asshole, but we don't bash the kids, y'all. All right, we encourage the children. They can't help who their parents are. So we don't bash the children.
Judge Justice. Why do they want to be a judge? Important facts. And then this is her. Her name is Justice. And I told y'all before why I named my baby Justice, because I always fight for what's right. I always fight for justice for someone. So this is her right.
Girl, you can't say that when you break laws and you don't want to pay rent, based on laws. Girl, you can't do that. When you violating contracts, because a lease agreement is a contract. You can't say you advocate for what's right. That's not what's right. Why didn't you go to court? That's my whole thing. Or file an appeal. Y'all, it's the same old thing. I fight for what's right. Yeah, I took the clerk off the bank account without her permission and broke the ordinances and the laws to do it. Whole resolutions in place. She was like, F that. I'm just taking her off because I can. I'm the boss. What? No, that's not how that works. Yeah, now, the FBI will be very interested in hearing the story of how she went into a bank, filled out legal documents, took someone off of a bank account that by resolution, ordinances, and state law should be on the bank account, and did all of that without that woman's permission or knowledge or approval or anything from any board or anything. Whether you like the board or not is irrelevant. Laws say that you must get their approval to do something like that. And she failed. That means you failed to follow the law. God. Keith Freeman and pillow top ass, pillow head, potato head, Lewis Lacy have given plea agreements to the FBI, Tiffany Henyard. They've made plea agreements. They have plea deals. They may not see a day in prison, depending on how much information and evidence they provide. And they must cooperate in all investigations and proceedings, whether it be civil, criminal, or administrative proceedings. That means if you get indicted by the FBI, they will be testifying against you. Or else they risk going to prison. And they will not be going on your behalf. Hit the 4 if I said this last year when they were indicted. And the year before that. Hit the 4 if y'all remember me saying, oh, they're going to flip. I remember reacting to Keith Freeman being indicted in my car. Hit the 4 if you remember that. And if not, I have a whole playlist on Little Super Stupid Tiffany Henyard. Because I've been reporting on her that much. A whole playlist. Yeah, you can take a look at the views as well. Because somehow people think that I've been rich and wealthy off of this. You got to make it make sense. It's simple mathematics. We get 10 cents per 1,000 views. Look at how many views I have. Then you can calculate how much money you think I've made from it. You can't make this shit up. So I have a whole playlist. And I said it. When they both got indicted, they're going to flip. Lewis Lacy tried to play hardball, because he was a corrupt chief police and all. Thought he would be able to kind of wing his way out of that because he was a commissioned officer at one point. And they were like, dude, we're the FBI. We don't give a damn about you being no chief of police. And then guess what? He made a plea deal. Oh, the dirt they can have on you, Tiffany Henyard. Girl. She's just doing this to buy time because the FBI are not going to hesitate to indict you and lock you up simply because you're running for a position that you're claiming is uncontested and open. Because guess what you're doing? You're confirming to the feds. And I'm going to say this because, she still won't understand either way. But if you confirm that your position that you're running for will not be the resolution, the outcome will not be altered regardless of an FBI investigation. You can't cry foul if they indict you. And let's say it's like, September, October, you have elections in November. You can't say, well, them trying to indict me, is going to alter the outcome of me running as the only Republican candidate, because it doesn't. First of all, you're not going to win. You're in a Democratic area. One. And two, you don't have any challengers for the primary. So the outcome will not change, whether they indict you or not. And they do these assessments when they decide to announce if you're under investigation and or being indicted while you're running for an elected position. We went over that in a separate video. You guys check out the little Super Stupid Tiffany in your playlist. I cover this information because she tried to use that same nonsense last year. She tried her best to say they should not be investigating me because I'm running for mayor again and supervisor. Nope. So we went over the information and broke it down on the FBI's process of how they determine whether or not they're going to announce if they're investigating you and or about to indict you. If the outcome does not change, then to them, it doesn't matter. And they will come and collect your ass and take you back up there to Illinois either way. Because that's where she'll have to answer to all of this. In the state of Illinois, not in Georgia. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Pack your bags up, girl.
Here. And this the benches that you will sit at, you know, when you come into the courtroom to see my baby, Judge Justice. And it's a whole lot set up. And yes, guess who did it for her?
Like
her daddy Kamal did it for her. He drew this for her. He's really an artist. Y'all just...
What'd she say? Her daddy Kamal. I thought her dad's name was something else. What we doing? She must have got hitched and I missed it. Did she get married? Tiffany, you have a father. Okay? Don't do that to your child. If she has a dad in her life, don't sit here and what are we doing? Doesn't she have a dad? Is that his name? That's not her dad's name. What's her dad's name? Tiffany, you about to mess up. Her daddy, come on. Y'all see that? Y'all, I can't believe it. And it's not, she has a dad, right? She knows who her father is, doesn't she? Her dad is like married to a lady that works for the news station up there.
Her daddy Kamal did it for her.
Y'all see that? Her daddy Kamal. That is not her father. Exactly. Oh my God. Are y'all serious? So she moves to another state. Hey, Sheriff, how you doing, honey? She brings her child. I don't know if the actual father approved on that. But you're calling him her daddy. Come on. Like, are you serious right now? She has a dad. Let's not knock the other guy. Because I don't know what type of dad he is. I mean, you know, who knows? I don't even hear much about him. Maybe he's a bun dude. Maybe he's not. But let's not sit here and ignore that he exists. I know this dude probably looking like, wait a minute. Are you serious? God. I am so done. What is wrong with her? Tiffany, you don't do that. Don't do that. Don't sit here and knock her father. Because she might grow up and watch this video one day and say, well, you know, I mean, Kamal could be like a dad figure, stepdaddy, whatever. But she also has a dad, does she not? Is he not in her life? I mean, what's going on? Girl, you don't do that. To all the real dads in the chat, hit the 4. All the real men and dads up in the chat. Fathers, grandfathers, father figures, hit the 4. We acknowledge you and we salute you. We bless God for all the fantastic fathers up in here. We don't sit here and overlook the dads that are taking care of the kids and doing the right thing and all of that. You don't do that. You don't undermine. Got some real fathers up in here. Hit the 4 if you're a father figure, you're a grandfather. You're in your children's lives. You're taking care of them, helping with homework, reading bedtime stories, fixing dinner, and taking them to and from school and going to PTA meetings. Hit the 4. All the real dads up in here. Look at these 4s up in here. We don't sit here and diminish the dad now. Tiffany, you wrong for that. Because I think she has a dad. You got to acknowledge that guy. Don't sit here and belittle him. You moved her out the state. So I'm sure he's not living around the corner from you. So if he wants to see his daughter, he has to do a video chat or fly her up or he comes down. That's my understanding. He lives in Illinois, right? Let's not diminish the guy. He's still her father. What are you doing? That's some. My dad died in 23 from prostate cancer. I had a fantastic father. I don't play shit like this. This is crazy. My boys know they dad. They got their dad. They spend time with him, be with him just as much as they are with me. I mean, that's how it should be. Both parents should be equal present in the kid's life. It's kind of hard for him to do that now if she's living in another state, but still, let's not just ignore that she has a dad. Don't do that to the dad. I don't think any dad would feel good about seeing something like this. And then, okay, my daughter's mom moved my daughter out of state. And then she does a video trying to run for a position with $1 billion budget. And then she calls her boyfriend my daughter's daddy. What the hell? Tiffany, you just pissed off all the dads. They're not voting for your ass. I hope you know that. You can't make this up.
Do this for her. He's really an artist. Y'all sleeping on
No
him.
daddy's
But
voting
yeah, we
for
had
her.
fun making this project, as you can see, but this is what it is. So I just want to show y'all some little things.
Oh, Lord.
But that goes back to what I'm saying about me being a resident here in Fulton County. So little things like that you should really look into instead of looking at people as a threat. Just make sure you just support. So again, thank you again for listening. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Got a lot of great things coming. Again, if y'all want to donate, push that button down below. I don't know if they put it in there yet. Not
all this for y'all to donate. Y'all make sure you hit that like button. Cash App scrolling across the screen. Supers, memberships, all of that supports this channel and the great content that comes out of here. Tiffany, you still dead ass wrong. You don't diminish this girl's father in her life. And she's going to watch this video one day. What is the matter with you? You have a father. Why would you sit here and ignore her dad? Are you kidding me? Girl, you kickbox.
When I get off here, I would definitely put it below so that you can support the movement. A lot of great things are coming to Fulton County from Tiffany Henyard.
She's not getting
I always get back to the people, and I'm always going to be there for you. No matter what people say, I'm going to still
go back to Illinois.
No matter. So thank you again. Love you. Share the video and stay tuned for the reason why I switched to the Republican Party, so you can hear from me and not people that just assuming why I chose to.
No, we're just gonna laugh at it.
Lead the Democrat Party, and I just wanted you to know that the rumors wasn't true as it relates to me not being a resident.
We didn't say that. No one said that. No one said that. What they're challenging is, did she hit the criteria to be here 12 months? Are they counting the time that she was still serving as a mayor and supervisor in the state of Illinois when she signed her lease? That's what's being challenged. How much time has she been a resident of Fulton County? Hit the 4 if you understand, because her simpleton ass does not. She has no idea what they're challenging, or she wants to play stupid. Either way, hit the 4 if you all understand that, because I think, small children can understand it. No one says she's not a resident. What they're challenging is, when you signed the lease last year, April, you were still mayor and supervisor in a different state. Are we counting those months until you were booted out of those positions? Which took what, another 3 months? 2-3 good months? So as opposed to her being a resident for 12 months, they may count maybe 9 months, which would then disqualify her. That's what's being challenged. Oh my God. Tiffany, you cannot still be stuck on stupid. You are too old for this shit. Girl.
I always establish residency here.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
To
Jesus.
be able to run for office.
Help the children.
But like I said, it was a last minute thing. I didn't come here.
No one told you to run.
I came here to rebuild and build something for my daughter Justice, and
you
make sure she had a safety zone.
Yeah, you could have got a job, a regular job. Put that degree to good use and get a regular job. Maybe you go work for a weather station or something. You like to run your mouth. Why not just go out and go work for, be a journalist or anchor? Go work for Channel 2 Action News. They would have a ball with you. I mean, seriously, she would be highly entertaining covering the news. Y'all, we are here on Metropolitan Parkway out here in Fulton County. I heard 6 gunshots. The cops ain't showed up yet. We got food boxes though. Kroger's giving away 5 loaves of bread for $1 off. 5 for 5. That's what they want to call it. Y'all can imagine her being a news anchor. I can see that. Oh, Tiffany, you missing your calling, girl. Super stupid. You in the wrong field. Go apply to work at Channel 2 Action News. Oh, man. Oh, the news just got a lot more fun. We can laugh at you so much. Y'all, the gas station over here, boy, they being pimped out over there. Y'all, here on Channel 2 Action News, Tiffany Henyard here. There's 3 prostitutes standing on the end of the street. I don't know why they out here. But y'all don't judge them. Because, character and they don't break the law or anything. Even though, it's illegal. Prostitution is illegal. Okay. Oh, I can so see her being a news anchor. Y'all. This is ridiculous. Oh, my gosh. Cheryl says, wanted better school for your kid and ran to Fulton County? So you didn't research that much. Not at all. She sprinted down here. Y'all didn't know? She said I had to sprint. I had to show everybody my sprint. Sprint, Sprite, Spice, whatever. Oh, man. Oh, you keep sprinting. Oh, dear Lord.
And she was able to grow and be who she's meant to be. So then they started right there with that Judge Justice. So I just want you guys to understand why.
Girl.
The why. Okay. That's it for today. Thank you again for listening. I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I'm gonna pause on her little thing again.
That.
Justice, baby, I love you. If you watching this, mommy showing your project.
Justice, dear, I know you have a father as well, and I'm sure you love Kamal as another dad, but don't forget about your father too, okay? I'm sure he misses you since you don't live in the same state. Your mother is not being a good person right now. Okay? Much love to you, honey.
Okay. You can go to the link below if you want to support Tiffany Henyard for
Girl, you using your daughter to raise money for an election.
She
using her daughter to raise money for an election. Yeah, she using her daughter.
Welcome back to American Agenda. I'm Katrina Zish. It's time now for The Other View. After nearly a year of being out of the public spotlight, the woman once deemed America's worst mayor is going back in, this time as a...
Did she ever lose that title? See, this is what happens when they do a little bit of research. At least they kept it real. Somebody who's deemed America's worst mayor is running for Fulton County Commissioner. God help us all. You can't make this up. This is Newsmax. I don't watch them. I'm not that political. All right, let's get to it.
Republican. Former Dolton, Illinois Mayor Tiffany Henyard is mounting a political comeback, running for a seat on the Fulton County Commission in Georgia after switching parties and states. Henyard was elected the mayor of Dolton in 2021, defeating the incumbent with 82% of the vote, becoming the first woman and youngest person to serve as the town's mayor. A year later, she became the supervisor of Thornton Township, holding both positions simultaneously. And while Henyard referred to herself as the, quote, super mayor, she also earned the moniker as the Dolton dictator, facing accusations of lavish spending on travel, lodging, dining, and Amazon purchases, and becoming the target of an FBI investigation, leaving the town of Dolton with a multi-million-dollar deficit, and Henyard still under federal scrutiny over her handling of taxpayer dollars. But last year, she stood her ground.
I understand everybody want me to be the target. I understand everybody want me to be the bad guy for everything that goes on in the village, but that's not the truth.
Now,
the FBI might disagree strongly when they drop that indictment on your ass. So what will you say when the evidence starts to show a whole nother picture? She'll keep saying that people lied. This girl will be saying, everybody lied on me, as they escort her ass to prison. All right. Like, if that ends up happening, please know that she's going to keep saying that everyone is lying. Okay. So you guys in the Lady Luck Club, I just want you all to breathe easy and knowing that I know that she's already going to say that. We're getting it out now. We're putting it in the forefront. Tiffany Henyard is going to continue to play delusional and play stupid, or maybe she's not playing stupid. She is, but she's going to continue to say, they're all hating on me. She's going to keep playing the victim. She's going to decry victim until God returns. And she's going to say everyone is lying despite court documents and evidence and anything else. I mean, there's sufficient evidence to show she's broken many laws in court filings already. But, you know, reading is not fundamental for her and her coat. They don't read. Okay. They'll watch my videos. I'll go over court documents and they will still somehow walk away having snapped into some alternate reality as if they heard nothing. And then they asked me to do a follow-up. What the hell for?
She says she's rising from the backlash, calling her campaign Project Phoenix. She describes it as, quote, me rising, me showing the world what it looks like to come out of controversy. Me showing the world like when they keep trying to dirty your name up, you keep going. Don't you ever give up. And just last week, Henyard had this to say to her following.
To meet me is to love me. A lot of people don't understand who I am, what I represent, and why I keep going. When God puts something in you, it's in you. If it's for you, it's for you. And I'm going to always push because he wants me to help people.
Hopefully God will put a level of conviction in her. You know, the ability to want to read a book. Put down the phone and read a book. Start with laws, like anything dealing with the law. State law, federal laws, whatever. Bank fraud, check fraud, campaign finance fraud. Girl, you might want to start there. That's a good spot. Y'all, whatever happened to that skater rink? I know, right? What was she getting on Amazon? Who knows? But here's the thing. She won't ever admit that she had to turn over evidence from an FBI subpoena that a grand jury elected and said, yes, she needs to render this evidence. Got a judge's signature on it and everything. She will never admit to that. You know why? Because she only cares about how this makes her look. She didn't care about, wow, if I don't say something about this, this makes me look like an awful person that breaks laws. You know, let me just ignore all of that happen and then just keep yelling about how I'm being victimized and look how they're attacking me, you know, because words. Can't make this up. But this is what happens when you don't hold people accountable. She runs amok from one state to another state to another state to another state. And what do her cult members say? You should be concerned about what's going on in your own neighborhood. It's help her move to my neighborhood. What the you talking about? Kick rocks and shut the fuck up. She moved to my neighborhood. What are we doing? And still doing the same crap and saying the same old thing. Look how they're attacking me. Never let people attack. Don't let your enemies, you know, terms she can't define. Don't let your enemies tear you down. Why are you breaking laws? What are you talking about? Oh, Lord. Yeah, forget that $1 billion budget. Can't make this up. Come on, you dumb heifer, with this interview.
And I've always had that caring spirit.
And joining me now, the former mayor of Dalton, Illinois, Tiffany Henyard. Tiffany, thank you so much for joining us here. You know, I know that you have been in the middle of a lot of controversy. You've also been very outspoken, as we heard, about why you want to rise back up and I'll say, you know, let all the haters go. But a lot of people have some serious concerns. My first question is, after being in the middle of this firestorm, why would you choose to go back in the public eye, and why as a Republican?
Well, first, thank you for having me on. I appreciate that. But I just want everybody to know that never give up, because it's your story to tell. It's not for someone to write your narrative or to give direction as to what has happened. It's up to you. And I'm thankful that you allowed me to utilize your platform to do just that. I chose to run as a Republican because the Democrat Party is not holding up to their core values. They are losing their way. They have lost their way. And with that being said, I don't no longer want to be attached to the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party has done so many different things that I need a whole hour to explain it on your platform. But one is they lost faith. So when you cannot be aligned with God no longer, I can no longer support that, because everything I do, I put God first. Every move I have made, God has led my steps, and he keeps me in this race, in the fire for the people, because at the end of the day, if he put it in you, you have to show up and show out. If you keep running from it, he's going to keep on bringing you back to where he wants you to be.
And Tiffany, I think probably a lot of critics would say, wait a minute, okay, she had, a tough time in Illinois. Obviously, not a lot of people were happy with what you did. There were a lot of accusations lodged against you and your handling of finances and other things. And you were a Democrat in Illinois, but now you're running as a Republican in Georgia. And I think even just that, not just switching parties, but switching states, I think may have a lot of people saying, what is she up to? What are you up to?
So the reason why I switched states is, number one, my child. My baby's everything to me, and she needed a better way to grow and be who she's meant to be. So I wanted.
She could, wait a minute, hold on. So you go from Illinois to the state of Georgia. I mean, why not North Carolina? Or Vermont or Texas. Hell, Florida, New York, West Virginia. Like, we can just name all kinds of states in the United States of America. As a matter of fact, why not to another country? Brazil is an option. The UK, shout out to Francisca. Australia, we can go to a different continent. Africa, like what? That could be any place. I don't think it mattered where she moved when it comes to trying to give her daughter a better life. No, she came here because she felt like she would have a better chance of winning something, because of all this dumbass corruption down here. Maybe Fannie Willis is helping her. Who knows? We don't know. Probably not. I know, because she's running as a Republican. Maybe Fannie is like, well, you know what? I'll help you. But I'm not going to lie myself because I'm not a Republican. Whatever. I mean, look who we just got through dealing with. That Kwame dude, follow Rafiki, he knows their way. We booted his ass out. No one has time for her. But yet, if she felt like she had a shot, why not run as a Democrat where you have a real challenge? See, there are no primaries as far as a challenge for her as a Republican in a mostly Democratic district. But why not go and try that in another district that's mostly Republican in the state of Georgia? And then you run as a Republican and then see what that challenge feels like. She's trying to, it's like she wants it the easy way out. She's not looking for a challenge at all. You're running as a Republican in a mostly Democratic district. That's such a punk ass way to do this. You're almost cheating. You're not trying to challenge yourself. You don't have a platform. You don't have any policies. You have nothing. You can barely say the word strength. And yet you go to a district that's mostly Democratic, where they have 3 other challengers that are Democrats running in that district. You're the only Republican. And then if you lose, then what? Y'all see? They hating on me again. They don't want me to come up. Never mind, she's not the only black person running. She's just the only Republican. Why don't you try your luck in a Republican majority district and see how that goes? I dare you. Tiffany Henyard, I dare you. Take your little country bunking ass over to a Republican majority district and then run as a Republican. So you can really, truly find out how much the Republican Party likes you sitting here trying to weaponize their party and take advantage of it just so you can land in a position. And she fundraising off of it. Can you believe it? They don't like hoppers no more than anyone else. But especially when you can't name one thing that the Republican Party stands for, you don't know what their core values are. You don't have any policies in place. You have nothing. You really think these people are going to be happy about you just switching parties and then you trying to take advantage of opportunities? Candace Owens, look out. Tiffany Henyard's coming. They're going to be in direct competition at some point. By November, she's going to be trying to get on the same level as Candace. Oh, man. You can't make this up. That's one fight I will not get in between. As a matter of fact, we'll spectate from the outsides and enjoy it. If Candace Owens gets wind that Tiffany Henyard is vying to be the number one Black Republican woman on earth, yeah, she'll take her down. Oh, good grief. We're not going to stop that. Hey, girl, what do you think you're going to do? Oh, man, these Republicans are going to be so mad at her. They're going to be like, how dare you? We already have one that's sitting here leeching off of us. You think we want to deal with another one? We got to deal with another leech. Candace Owens is enough for them. Now they got to worry about a Tiffany Henyard. And she's already been global. It's not like Tiffany Henyard has not had the notoriety and the infamy on a global scale. People knew her all over the world. You have people in other countries that were tuning into what was going on in Dalton, Illinois, all over the world. So she became international. So it's like either she's doing this for attention or she's really doing this to get that $1 billion budget in her hands. And she thinks she'll be able to pull these same shenanigans. And we're just not in the mood for that shit. You better ask Follow Rafiki. He's paying back money for a pool table and some paintings that he bought as the mayor of South Fulton. And he got booted out. They took his car. They sent him packing. They escorted him out the building. And the only thing that I felt bad for was the dog. And it was raining that day. We felt bad for the dog. That was it. Him? No. They sent his ass on. So she actually thinks she'll be able to pull the stunt and Republicans are going to be okay with it in the state of Georgia. Yeah, okay. Keep hope alive, girl.
To get her the opportunity to blossom like the flower she is. And then the other reason is the property taxes. Think about it. The property taxes in Chicago are ridiculous. And that's going throughout the Southland. They keep raising the property taxes and they keep telling you they're going to help you. And that's what I mean about the Democrats. They keep saying one thing, but then they're doing the opposite. There's no reason why the Southland of Chicago should have ridiculous property taxes, let alone Chicago.
Well, no, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. You're supposed to be running for District 5 in Fulton County in the state of Georgia. Why? Y'all, this is too good. She's bringing up issues and problems that are not even related to the state of Georgia. Like, we have property issues here too, but damn, at least she could have said in Fulton County, here's what's going on. Because I researched and I'm prepared to run for this position as a Republican. No. She's talking about something going on in the south area of Illinois. What the hell? Girl, if you don't get your ass out of our state, you better get the hell on. She can't even talk about issues going on in the state of Georgia right now. She has no idea. She doesn't care at all. This is too good. Oh, Lord have mercy. This lady's sitting here like, why is she telling me about in Chicago? Y'all, what's this lady's name? Anybody know her name? Somebody put her name in the chat. The lady that's interviewing her. I don't even know. I don't even know her name. I'm not seeing it. What's her name? Look at this look she giving on her face. This is infamous. This look is like, that is not what the hell I asked you.
So I want to fix that. I want to change that. And the only way to change that is to go to a different platform, have a bigger voice, and show people what you've been saying this entire time. The other thing is crime. Crime is rampant in Chicago. You know, just like the whole world knows what just happened with me.
You mean Fulton County? Unbelievable. She is sitting here talking about what's going on in Chicago. Tiffany Henyard, you moron. Aren't you supposed to be a permanent resident of Fulton County? Not that we want your ass. Oh, this is priceless. Anyone know her name? Why can't she? I know, Jared. Why can't she answer the question? And this one, y'all, is written all over. Her name is Katrina. I don't want to say her last name. I'm gonna butcher that one. It's written all over her face. Her name is Katrina. Katrina's sitting here like, that's not the hell I asked. What? She was like, why is she telling me about Chicago? Is she running in? She should have checked, like, hold on, we need to verify if you're running in Fulton County, right? Oh, okay, because you keep mentioning Chicago and all of that. I mean, what does that have to do with Georgia? Yeah. Oh, this is too good. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I'll check it. I'll check it after. Oh my God, y'all. She can't help herself. And she's, she has not prepared herself, has done no research. She has no idea what issues or problems are going on in District 5, barely lived there a year. And she is rambling and ranting on about something in Chicago and not even answering the question to add insult to injury. She's not even answering the question. The hell are you talking about? Super stupid.
In my family.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I just want to point that out for people who don't. I know that your father was shot in Chicago last month, to which you publicly called out public officials. And that led you to back President Trump's crime crackdown. I want to quote something you said here. My father was an innocent victim of this random and heartbreaking violence. I'm calling on Governor J.B. Pritzker and Mayor Brandon Johnson to seriously reconsider federal assistance from President Donald J. Trump to help address this crisis and better protect the residents of Illinois. I'm very sorry to hear that your father was shot, and obviously that inspired you to get out there. Do you carry this crime belief to your new platform?
I do. And I think that everybody should allow him to come in and help. I don't understand why everybody's keep putting up this, no, don't help. But it's working in other areas. Washington, D.C., everywhere is working that he's touched. I truly believe that if they do not let him in.
Hold on, y'all. This is something else. So here's my question. Is she going to go up and challenge Fannie Willis and the mayor of Atlanta or mayor of South Fulton and have them adopt Donald Trump's policies with this? How is that going to look? Because she hasn't said anything about the mayor of Atlanta or of Fulton County or South Fulton or the DA, Fannie Willis, at all. Y'all notice that? She hasn't even said the governor of Georgia's name. This is priceless. So is she going to be challenging these people or what? Oh my goodness. Imagine her trying to go up against what's the lady in the Senate from Georgia. Oh boy. The one, she mad at Trump now, but she was a huge Trump fan. Now she mad at him. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Well, how's that gonna look? Her having a conversation with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Can y'all imagine this? Tiffany Henyard, you should have a showdown with Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm just curious to know what that's gonna look like.
It's gonna get worse. And it is getting worse. It hasn't gotten better, and no one has a solution. But because he is the solution is the reason why people are afraid to show you what they have not been doing this entire time, which is neglecting the people.
And Tiffany, we're just about out of time, unfortunately. I could talk to you for the whole hour as well, but I just
No, she can't. She didn't answer one question directly, and she's just rambling on, and you're wasting time. She's running the clock.
Before we go, if there are maybe 3 words that you would use to describe yourself to let people know that they should vote for you to win them over, what would those 3 words be to describe yourself?
I am resilient.
Nope.
I am committed to what's at stake, and I will have growth within the community. My job is to beautify the community. If you want to support me, you can go to Tiffany.
Yeah, no, you break all laws, but we'll make it pretty. We'll grow some grass and some trees and trim the hedges and the bushes and shrubbery. I might repave a driveway or 2, starting with mine in a home I'm renting. And I will not be giving up this house because I didn't do that in the state of Illinois either. Yeah, now I'm going to find my nearest relative, make sure their driveway is paved. And then, pay a bunch of money to a bunch of contractors with no contracts, and do a lot of other shady things with you all's $1 billion budget. Hell yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, we're going to make it real pretty. We're going to spray some perfume all over the place. Stinks. I'm handing out bottles of, air freshener, candles, car fresheners. Oh, it's going to smell real good. When you all come over here, you will know you're in my district because it's going to smell like, Cool Waters cologne. All the trees are going to be growing. I might grow like fruit trees. Up and down the street, you'll see banana trees and oranges, some strawberry fields. You'll be able to pull over on the side of the road and pick a plant and eat the shit right out. And it will all be free. Food should be grown in the ground and be free. No one should be starving. You should be able to pull over to the side and pick out some parsley and Bailey, some cabbage and carrots, tomatoes, potatoes. We're growing it all. We're making this beautiful. You guys are going to come to District 5 and say, oh, look how pretty it is. And everybody's stealing. Never mind these home invasions over here. Y'all look how pretty this tree is. I really want to see her debate Marjorie Taylor Greene now.
For Fulton, you can donate to my page. You can even watch my growth because I will rise. This is Project Phoenix, and I have a clothing store here on Old National. So please come in and support me at 5495 Old National Highway in College Park.
All right, sounds like you are one very busy woman. All right, Tiffany Henyard, I really appreciate your joining me on The Other View. Let's come back, have you back, and we'll talk again.
Sure, thanks.
All right, thank you.
Oh, let's take a look at your new political adventure in Georgia. You had many accusations of corruption when you were the mayor.
News Nation. Tiffany Henyard, I thought you were hot shot big time. You didn't land on MSNBC or CNN or Fox News. You haven't made it there yet. You're doing rounds on. I don't know who are these people. What's her name? What's this lady name? Oh my God. Newsmax is like, oh, she didn't answer not one question. And they're about to find out as well. Yeah, let's tune in.
In this little town in Illinois, there was accusations of spending millions and millions of dollars in a deficit. There were questions about taxpayer spending in Las Vegas, first-class tickets. You're once deemed the worst mayor.
That's a good question. Did Jay Witt say he went? I think Jay Witt went by there or something like that. I haven't been there. And, I heard Kamal be packing heat. Ain't got time for it. He'll recognize me. Probably will shoot me or something. Who knows? Ain't you late enough? Now you reading all these court documents. Get off my grass. And she gonna come out swinging a hanger. You don't want to see me telling people I took that woman off that bank account with the court documents. Yeah, because she did it. She did it. But it's so crazy how no one wants to actually hold her accountable for it. Are you kidding me? Let's compare to somebody I don't care about. He doesn't pay my bills. Yeah, no. They don't pay my bills. That's why I get to be apolitical. I feel pretty good about that. When they don't pay my rent, I don't care. You can't make this up. I do care about you breaking laws. And then you sitting here purporting this as if it's not a big deal. I'm FBI investigation. They're just targeting me. I'm just a target. But why? Why are they investigating you? What did you do? They're just target. Everyone's attacking me. It's the haters. The haters are out here just a hating. And, I'm just going to rise like a phoenix. What? So I guess we're going to have to just pull the FBI subpoena, huh? And find out what's really going on. See, you force people to have to do reading and research. Super stupid. Because you refuse to just acknowledge what you've done. So it forces people to read and research. And then when people start putting this information out there, all of a sudden everybody hates you. Girl, I could care less what you think or how you feel. To you and your cohorts, your cult members, whatever you want to call them. We got to come up with a name. You got a super stupid, and then you got what, the Hentards, whatever you want to call them. I don't care how you people feel, because feelings does not buy food, does not pay rent or mortgage. I don't care about your feelings. You can't go to Walmart and purchase $500 worth of groceries with feelings. That means nothing. But her breaking laws is problematic, more so for her. However, why not hold her to the fire? When you don't say what needs to be said, and you're just pacifying this grown-ass woman that does not pay your bills, then she continues on with the same behavior from state to state to state. Now this girl crossing state lines doing the same bullshit. Can you believe it? Yes, we can. Because who's standing there telling her what she needs to know? The only time she gets the raw truth is listening to all her haters on YouTube. But she doesn't get it from the people that need to be telling her this. You know, you should not break laws and have people removed from bank accounts. You didn't have the board's approval for that. They could have locked your ass up. They might just lock you up for bank fraud. You understand that, right? You signed bank documents. There's stuff like that. They will not even just sit down and explain to her why that's illegal. No, forget her. Look at what's happening over here in this town hall meeting. I don't give a shit. Is it illegal? No. Oh, okay. If it's illegal, report it. There you go. Report it. See, the thing is, the FBI is all over Tiffany Henyard. And she's got two of her cohorts that were her right-hand men that have taken plea deals. Think about this. That could possibly walk away with 0 prison time. So you know the information they have to render has to be monumental. Oh, the FBI, they just charging people with stuff, but they did it. They committed bankruptcy fraud. That's why they took the plea deal. If they felt that the feds did not have a strong case, the state rather, U.S. v. Keith Freeman and Louis Lacey, Potato Head. If they felt that the feds did not have a strong case, guess what? They would have went to trial, but they didn't, because they know they don't want to go to prison. So they accepted a plea deal in exchange for information. That is how the FBI operates. It's how they've operated for decades, and it still works. Go figure. This heifer can't even be told that she was wrong for not paying her damn rent. She didn't go to court, and she has not appealed it. What does that tell you? If you feel that you're innocent, wouldn't you go to court and fight to tell the judge, here's why I don't believe I owe this money in rent? No, she didn't even do that. She didn't even go to the hearings, and she has not appealed it. So she's not fighting that because she knows she doesn't have a case. But no one wants to just tell her that flat out. No one's going to tell her the truth. So when we report on it, oh, we're just being haters. No, we're reading. It's fundamental. This is just a snippet of what's to come from the FBI. And all of these smaller cases that she's losing like hell in court, the FBI will be able to use that and cite it as reference, even if it's to establish her credibility and her character in their investigation. Someone who is a repeat offender that just breaks laws carelessly and does not ever take accountability and ownership of it. Imagine how they will be painted to the grand jury by the FBI. I want y'all to let that sink in for a second. Let that sink in. Imagine the FBI painting a narrative of this woman's credibility and integrity to a grand jury. And they've got two of her cohorts with plea deals. Yeah. Rejoice in knowing that she's not going to get away with all of that. But just imagine that. That's what she's not thinking about. And the Hentards could care less. They just think that they're right about something. They're not. I don't really care how they feel. But that's what she's got to face. the worst thing is I just feel bad for her daughter, because at some point her daughter's going to be asking questions like, what happened to my mama? And somehow she omits the fact that her daughter has a father. Can't make this up. What's going on, Camille? How you doing, honey? The battle zone. We're talking about this weird ass helper named Tiffany who switched parties, thinks that she's going to win a position with sympathy. You know, I don't agree with her using her daughter's project like that to try to raise money for a campaign. If you have a platform, then your platform should speak for itself. But she's showing off. It's, you know, she wants to parade her daughter's achievement in her project. That's awesome. Why are you using that to help raise money for an election? Good grief. That means you have nothing to offer anybody. I'm going to make things beautiful and soar like the phoenix. Girl, bye.
In America, you used to be a Democrat. Why should Georgia voters trust you to run as a Republican genuinely, but also that you've changed your ways?
They don't.
Well, first, I want to speak to the fact of why I'm running as a Republican. My values no longer align with the Democrat values. And I'm all about faith. I'm all about God. I'm all about making sure you walk the tightrope as it relates to where you're going.
I've never heard Tiffany Henyard say one prayer in her life. Not one time. Not even a little bit. She talks about how, you know, God looks out for her. But yeah, I mean, come on. When you're breaking laws, yeah, he'll look out for you. But we serve a God of justice. He's actually going to make sure that you pay the price for that. Because no one exempt from following the law. And the Bible states you are to obey the laws of the land. Doesn't that say that? We pulled up those scriptures last year. We went over. You know, because the Hentards kept a clucking. And they didn't realize, like, wow, we should not condone someone breaking the law. And they know they're breaking it. They don't give a damn. Because that's not a very godly thing to do. But no, she's just going to keep weaponizing Jesus, you know, to garner sympathy to get votes. Can't make this up.
And they will do anything, when I say anything to win an election. And I can't stand by that. I can't stand by the things that I've seen within the party. So I am okay with my change. And like I said, change is difficult. Change is needed, though, in our communities. And I'm okay with aligning with the Republican Party because you guys represent what I represent, which is faith, family, future, growth, economic, policy. That's so key to me. I care about those things.
What policy do you have again? She hasn't named one policy at all. Boy, this is priceless. Are you going to tell them that you're under FBI investigation or no? How's it going to go?
And yet the other people tearing us apart. TSA, for instance. TSA? Why would they gridlock the government? I am really, really big on stop their payment. Don't pay them until they pay the people.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they should have stopped her payments when she was mayor and supervisor in Illinois. Yeah, no, she didn't want that. She never gave up her pay. Oh, this is so good. When did she ever give up her pay as a mayor or as supervisor of Thornton Township when she wanted to shut down services because, you know, people got tired of her not giving over receipts? Does she even know what a vendor's contract looked like? Because she's never had one. She was writing checks to contractors, trying to get around the rule that anything over a certain amount had to go through the board approval. She was literally writing checks, multiple checks to the same vendor for the same invoice without contracts, by the way. No contracts in place at all. But was breaking down the checks to like $2,000-$3,000 payments to avoid having to go through the board to get approval for anything over a certain amount. So while she tried to circumvent the process, you know, because ordinances and laws are a thing, she never once sat back and said, let me do this shit the right way. Let me get a contract in place with these vendors and then make sure that they get paid and then show credit card statements and those types of things when people ask me to present it. You know, because the law required that it was made available to the public. She didn't care about that either. How many FOIA requests was done that she ignored? being mayor and supervisor. You know, the Hentards will tell you, well, she wasn't the clerk. She was the mayor. That's worse. It's worse. So we're going to keep taking away accountability and responsibility from this grown ass heifer. That's what we doing. It was worse. So you mean to tell me she couldn't get her clerk to fulfill FOIA requests? What about direct requests for her to send over discovery or to give over documentation that was not through an FBI subpoena? She wouldn't do it. And the only time they probably did get whatever they got, and which wasn't a whole lot, was from the FBI subpoena, to which they still had to resort to getting either someone else to pull credit card statements and bank statements that had access to it, or they had to get it from the merchant and the banks themselves. Because she would not give them that because she didn't have it. Yeah, it's too hard for her to get a receipt when she buys a flight or books a hotel room or goes out to Ruth Chris Steakhouse. Let me keep this receipt because I'm going to need it because I'm a mayor. Like, no, those concepts were too hard for her to understand. Simpletons don't understand receipts. She probably can't even spell the word. And she thinks that somehow, yeah, my faith is going to get me through all this frivolity and all this lying and cheating I've been doing. Well, I refuse to follow local ordinances, laws, state laws, federal laws, and just at least providing documentation. Yeah, no, Jesus is going to see me through all that nonsense.
Yeah. The people got to eat first. It's all about the people first.
Yeah, Congress pays themselves. All the other people are not getting paid. That's for sure. They're happy to never skip a paycheck. Yes. Well, you just mentioned they will do anything to win an election. What does that mean? Who is they, and what are you talking about?
They, meaning Democrat Party. And as everybody know, I was once a Democrat, so I know what it's like to be on the other side. And they will do it.
Oh, so you're saying that you did some janky things? Because that's what you're essentially admitting to. They will do anything to win. And I was once one of them. So yeah, I know firsthand. They will do anything to win, even if it's illegal, whatever. So you're telling on yourself, you dummy. Oh, this is too good.
Anything to win their seats. And I can't stand for it. Prime example, the caucus in 2024, they stole the entire election in Illinois. Everybody saw it. The news was out there, everybody broadcasted. And
no judge in a court of law agreed with her. As a matter of fact, her lawsuit was dismissed with prejudice. Those cases were dismissed in the court of law, because laws, they're real. She will not be able to prove this at all because her lawsuits were dismissed. And guess what she did not do? Appeal. Just like the judgment against her to pay back on rent she owes. Simple things like paying rent goes over her head. She didn't even bother to go to the court hearings. I want you all to understand how crazy that is. You're saying people are lying on you, but when you have the opportunity to go to a court hearing, you don't even show up, you moron. And you certainly have not filed an appeal. Oh, my dear Lord. Yeah, she was like, yeah, they did some shicey ass stuff. I was one of them. I should know.
No one did anything to change it or fix it. And now people are seeing what's going on. And that's what I mean. Dictator, that's what they are.
Ah, she calling them dictators.
Hey guys,
yeah, that was all that video.
Come on in.
Oh, God, this is too good.
Come on in.
Yeah, that was that whole clip. Calling them dictators. Never mind the fact that she didn't want to have contracts put in place or lock people out of their offices because she did those things. Oh, Jesus is going to be so perplexed when she stands before him on Judgment Day. He's going to be like, I'm confused. You thought all of those things were good?
Come on in, guys. So I had a great day today. It was very, very productive. Did a lot of great things, and I just wanted to inform you guys of what's been going on with yours truly, Tiffany Henyard. So
Oh, come on.
Let's get into it.
Hey, Artie.
I hope you guys are loving on each other and you guys are keeping up with what's going on in each other's life, because life is short and you never know. So I just want to make sure that I say that so someone can hear me and apply it if you have not already. My dad's doing really good. He's better. He's getting stronger by the day. I appreciate the love and the support. Once again, I always say that when I get on here. All your prayers have helped. All your calls, your DMs, your text messages, emails, you name it, y'all sent it. So I truly, truly appreciate it.
Yeah. Somebody sent her. Yeah, Lady Luck Club is going in on you again, and it's epic. Check them out or not. You can't make this stuff up. Tiffany, I know you're listening, you moron. You actually think breaking the law is giving you brownie points with Jesus or with anyone on earth? You're trying to get voters and you're trying to get them by sympathy. And we see through you. I've been reporting on you enough to know exactly how you operate with this cult personality. Let me garner sympathy by saying, oh, I'm doing this for my daughter, when she could have moved to any other state in the United States of America. Now, you're free to do what you want to do. But understand, we're also free to ask questions about your motive. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to question your dumb motives. Because one thing she has not done is said anything about the mayor of Atlanta or South Fulton, said anything about the governor. How is she going to be working with these people? Haven't spoken on any issues in her district. Any of her opponents. She don't even know who these people are. She can't even probably tell you who's the caucus leader in the Republican Party in Fulton County. She has no idea. I mean, this is just, oh my good Lord. But she's caught, but she said all Democrats are dictators. You can't make this up.
From the bottom of my heart. Because you never know what somebody's going through. And a friendly gesture goes a long way.
No one told you to run for this. I just
wanted you guys to know today, I did a couple interviews, right? So I posted one on my Facebook page.
She didn't answer any questions.
I did Newsmax was my first interview today.
Newsmax.
I think it went great. Everybody was loving it. And yes, for those that don't know, people, y'all got to call and ask me.
Yes. Everybody was loving it. See, that's like a cultish thing to say. Everybody didn't love it. First of all, many of us are confused as to why you just couldn't answer a simple question. It's not that difficult to explain what your platform is and why people should vote for you. But if you don't have anything to say and you can't give a good reason, of course you're going to dodge the question. Of course you will. And because you being Tiffany Henyard, it's what you do. It's like a moniker. Dodge, duck, dip, deflect, and deter. That's it. She knows nothing else. She definitely does not know how to say the word strength. Strength.
Yes, I am a Republican. So you don't have to ask, did you change? What happened? What's going on? But that's
no one's asking that. We don't care.
I am going to see. I don't know. Hold on. I gotta look distracted real quick. But yeah, Newsmax. So Newsmax asked a couple questions about what's going on. Why did I change and switch from Democrat to Republican? I stated several times to y'all, their core values at that don't align with mine. So I'm all about God. Y'all hear me say that, talk that, walk that.
She makes it seem as if there aren't Democrats that are Christians. Your politics doesn't get you into heaven. God is not going to ask you on Judgment Day, are you a Republican or a Democrat? That makes a difference. No, it doesn't. The Bible doesn't even mention anything about political values. Even when Jesus was asked, how do you feel about taxes? He said, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Give to God what belongs to God. That's the word of God. Amen. Because we don't argue scripture. We can just read it. Jesus never said, thou must be a Republican or a conservative or a Democrat or a liberal to be in my good graces. No. None of that shows up in the word of God. And it will not come up on Judgment Day. Now, what he will ask you about, Tiffany Henyard, is why you broke the law. So, in the Bible, where I say, obey the laws of the land, you just kind of spat all over that, huh? Yeah, I heard you mismanage money and stuff. Yeah, you gonna tell me about that, or I'm just gonna have to show you your life? How's this gonna go? You can't make this up. There are people who are Christians and Democrats, just like you have people that are Republican and atheists. Is she this simple? God.
In every single thing I do, every time I get on this live, I talk about God and how He has covered me and pushed me through every single thing that I've been going through. Like literally, without Him, I don't know where I would be today. So that's why I try to tell people, like, if you don't have a relationship with God, get one now today.
You don't have to be a Republican or a Democrat to have a relationship with Jesus Christ. Please don't put God in a box. He didn't die. Jesus did not die on a cross for only one group of people that belong to a political party. That's not how that works. You do not have to be a Democrat or Republican to be a Christian. Is she serious?
Too late. You can do it right now.
Man,
I said it over and over again because the whole thing is you have to want to build with Him, and if you choose not to, hey, that's you and whoever you into. But
she doesn't even care.
I think they were fair with the interview, I would say. The questions that was asked, I did answer a couple things, and for those that do want to support me, let me put that out here first. If I keep on forgetting, sometimes I talk and forget. You can donate to my campaign. Of course, you guys that
girl, super stupid. You did not forget Heifer. You told people where they can donate money to. That was one of the things you did say, and no one asked you. Neither one of them asked you where can people go to donate. Neither one of these ladies asked you that, and yet you took time to tell us. Either way, because reasons.
Don't know. I'm running for a Fulton County Commissioner here in Georgia. So if you would like to donate, you can go to tiffanyforfulton.com. Again, that is tiffanyforfulton.com to donate to Tiffany Henyard. And that's whatever amount you want. I said
I don't get her your money.
$25, $5. These last $2, just whatever you want to do.
Oh, she sounds just like Umar Oompa Loompa Johnson. Super stupid. When you start sounding like Umar Johnson, that's a problem. Hit the Cash App. Hit the PayPal. Girl, you might as well just turn that into a whole thing. Hit the link. Hit the link. $5, $10, $25. Hit the link. What the hell? If she starts walking around here saying hit the link, she's been watching my videos. Yeah, she's gonna turn that into a whole slogan. Hit the link.
Donate. Of course, you can go as high as $5,000.
Like
it's up to you on what you want to donate. So I want to keep pushing that out so people understand how to support me. Because you can support me from afar. You do not have to live in Georgia to support me. You can live wherever, because I know I got a lot of fans and supporters online. So I just wanted to push that out so you guys know how to reach me. So Newsmax is good, and I love to hear your feedback for how you think it went, and that's just the beginning, right?
No, she does not want feedback. She wants people to kiss her ass. You cannot be honest with her. Just a heads up. Please do not be fooled by this woman. She does not want honest feedback. She doesn't care. You have to grovel at her feet because, cult leader and all.
So I have several of them. And then I just wrapped up with News Nation. Now, I didn't post that one yet because I literally just got out of the interview. So I just wanted to jump on here just so you kind of know what's going on with Tiffany Henyard. And then on News Nation, she spoke about a lot of things as relates to Fulton County and the crime.
Nothing.
But I did talk about Chirac, which is back home, Chi-Town, for the shooting, because everybody always asks me, that's the first question everybody asks me about my dad and how do I feel about asking for help from the president. I feel
she was asked about Fulton County. She knows nothing because she hasn't done her research or homework or anything. And then she talked about what she does know, which is where she was born and grew up. The end. Oh, and then she managed to, throw out there that Democrats are dictators and that you all should hit the link and give her money.
We need help from our president, regardless of people's views or dislike or whatever your reasoning being. Yeah. At the end of the day, if nothing's being done, I don't see why it would hurt for somebody to come in and try to do something. Something is better than anything. Because right now, y'all numbers are worse than the actual war. I never seen that in my life. But yet you don't want the help.
And yet she will not post these numbers.
But it's helping and working in other states. So why not try it in Chirac? Which is
wait, do you know if it's working in Georgia? Is it working in Georgia, Tiffany? Have you looked that up? Because you're running for a position in Georgia. And you may have forgotten where the hell you are. But you claim you're running for something in Georgia. Have you looked up any statistics of what's happening in the state of Georgia? Do you know anything about what's happening in your district? Let's not take it on a state level because I don't think you can comprehend all of that. Start on your district level. What do you know about your district? She will not post up any evidence or numbers or nothing, any proof that she's read, because she never does. Are you kidding?
Chicago. Let him come in and let
Chicago,
him
because
do
she's in Fulton
what
County.
We know he's going to do. Fix it.
You don't live in Chicago right
and
now.
I truly believe this. I think that everybody's so afraid that once he come in, he's going to fix it. And it's going to expose to you, those Democrats that I keep telling you about, that do all this talking. Oh, ain't no crime going on. All our numbers down. Lies. Because it's happening. Until it hits your doorstep, you won't understand.
She's
what's
not
going
talking
on.
about anything in
those
Georgia,
haters and people that talk mess about Tiffany Henyard, guess what?
On,
I've
man.
always stood in the fire for people to go against violence. I am not for violence at all, nowhere, any shape, form, none. I've had Stop the Violence walk when I first became mayor. For y'all that don't know about Tiffany Henyard, go do your research, because all people do is go off of what y'all.
We have to play the video of you jumping into a fight. I mean, seriously. You kicked your shoes off and jumped into a fight with grown men were fighting. You don't condone violence. You should have stood at that table and did not. Grown men were fighting. Squidworth, Kamal's weird ass. You had 4 grown men mainly throwing blows. Why did you get into it again? Y'all, she don't condone violence, but there's several videos of her jumping into a fight where grown men were fighting. She was not needed. You were not needed. There was nothing ladylike about that bullshit.
Out here, and y'all ain't even getting it. You getting one-sided narratives. And I keep saying, if you want the tea, get it from me. I tell y'all that over and over again. Stop the Violence march that I had in 2021, right when I became mayor, was dope. When I say shut down Sibley, every.
You would think, you hit a certain age in life mentally, you start to mature and grow. This is why I call her super stupid. She's still using terms like dope. Are you serious? Is YouTube going to allow this? Oh, what am I playing? I hope they don't block this because she said that word. Why are you even describing your election win as that? Dope. It's like listening to Bart Simpson.
Everybody named Mama came out. Everybody. The state's attorneys, the DN supervisor, Frank Zuccarelli, everybody. I can't even think of everybody's name.
You don't know those people in Georgia.
Go back and look at their pictures. Matter of fact, I'm going to post that this week just to show you the true heart of Tiffany Henyard. Since everybody just got all this.
Yeah, because everything that she's talking about happened in an entirely different state. Because none of that happened in Georgia. She will not tell you anything about what she's learned being in Georgia. And how does this help you prove that you are a permanent resident again? Oh, Lord. Oh, they can just use this video against her. So you sat here, Ms. Henyard, and you talked about Chicago for 17 minutes and 34 seconds. Are you even aware of where you are? Do you know what state you're in right now? Yeah. What's the district that you're running for again? Can you tell us the name of the governor of Georgia without looking it up? Who are your elected officials representing you as the mayor in your district? Do you know your mayor? Can you say their name? Like what? What about any, Senate, Congress representatives? Do you know who they are from your district? She does not know any of this. And yet she wants to be Fulton County Commissioner. Girl, come on.
Make-believe stories about Tiffany Henyard. But I just wanted to stress that because that same energy, that same love that I was giving back home, because my new home is Georgia, right? So the same love that I was giving, because that's the same questions I keep bringing up.
We don't want that
same love here.
No.
As I run for commissioner.
Nope.
Now,
keep it.
You know they're afraid of me, right? You know that and I know that.
Of you.
That's the only reason why you.
Is it because you carry a piece or something or what? Why would people be scared of you? Why would you even brag on that? That's a bragging thing. She's saying this like she's bragging. Y'all know they're scared of me, right? What? What the hell are you talking about? Girl, welcome to Georgia. Where you got Georgia peaches that don't mind swinging. Hell you mean? Who's scared of you? And yet she will not debate Marjorie Taylor Greene. I would love to see that happen. Yeah, somebody tell her, can you set up a debate between MTG? You and Marjorie Taylor Greene, y'all in the same party, but Marjorie Taylor Greene mad at Trump. What you think about that? Because or Fannie Willis. Let's see her say something about Fannie Willis. Fannie is a whole Democrat. She's all yours. You can have her. God, we're trying to get rid of her. Are you kidding? And I say this as a apolitical person because Fannie is just corrupt as hell. How do you hire a corrupt judge as a prosecutor? Oh, both of them can kick rocks and go to hell.
We trying to remove people from a ballot. As long as I've been in the game, guys, don't
she
you
wants
guys
people to be
think I
afraid
know
of her. Girl,
how to make the ballot. But these are games that's being played here in Fulton County. And I just wanted people.
No, you just couldn't prove residence for 12 months because you signed a lease while you were still a mayor and supervisor in another state, as opposed to you being smart and saying, let me wait until I come out of this position altogether before I sign a lease to rent a house. That way, no one has a reason to even question the length of time that I have claimed permanent residency. Period. It's that simple. Good Lord. So her attorneys didn't tell her this. Do you have attorneys, Tiffany? You got money and you can afford attorneys for this bullshit, but not to go to court and represent you when it came to you paying rent on a house where it was open and shut, basically. I mean, because you owed the money. Girl.
To understand that I'm up for the fight. You want people that's battle tested. You want people that's not going to run when it gets tough. You want people that's going to stand up against the bully. That's what you want.
People who know the law.
You don't want a person that's not going to fight for the people. Because you got to understand, I've always, since day one, remember, I was a trustee first. And then I became the mayor. And then I became the supervisor. Therefore, becoming the biggest in the state of Illinois. And the issue was too much.
No one cares. No one cares. We, the people of Georgia, do not give a whole damn. Do you understand, Bart Simpson? Yeah, I'm just waiting on her to spike her hair up and put on a red t-shirt and some shorts and grab a skateboard. That's it. Bart Simpson. We don't care. All that stuff. Oh, I know they're scared of me. No one's scared of you here. They're going to look at you and laugh at you. Silly peasant. Bart Simpson standing here talking about people are scared of her. Come on, cite one law. You know none? Oh, okay. No, we want people who will not break the law. Listen, I want you all to go back. I even covered the eviction of the mayor of South Fulton. You know, Rafiki Kwame, the one that was spending money like he lost his damn mind. They got his ass on. They had him escorted from the building and took everything from him. And it was nothing. They just voted on it and told him to kick rocks. I felt bad for the dog. That was it. This is someone that's trying to run for Fulton County Commissioner. That I'm shocked Fannie Willis has not had anything to say about this. Wait, we got the worst mayor in America trying to run for Fulton County Commissioner? The hell are we doing? Fannie Willis, you are absolutely useless. Useless. That's why she got to go too. So you're going to let this heifer come down here and think that she's going to win Fulton County Commission. Why are you not saying something again? But she hasn't said these people's names at all. You're harping on something in Chicago and Illinois. This is Georgia, where we don't give a damn about how you feel about that. We don't. And why not? Listen, you know, this is a sincere question. Why not move your father down here? If you feel like your daughter would be more safe and she has a better future, just move your dad down here. Because, you know, you trying to force the mayor up there to do stuff. Why? Just move your dad down here. I wouldn't even want my dad living in another state if I know my dad was attacked like that. I wouldn't want my father living up there. I would move my father down here. How many bedrooms you got in that house, you and Kamal Ritten? You don't have a room for your father? This is someone that talks about family and values. And you're not saying, okay, I had to move my daddy out of the state of Illinois. That would resonate much louder than what you're doing. Because it's showing people that you actually care about your dad and you're taking action by bringing him into your home and taking care of your father. So why is he not moved to Georgia already? Does he live up there or what? Well, how'd that go? I mean, seriously, is she going to move him down here? Yeah, this is crazy. Bart Simpson, yeah, what did she do before 2021? Child, nothing. Ran her mouth. She better leave Fanny's man alone. She's never going to give up until she in jail. Yeah. And that's the thing. And that's so crazy. And she wants people to vote for her. She thinks that this election is going to shield her, and it doesn't. You know, she's trying to fundraise off of this. It's like, let me just get as much money up as I can. Fundraise, even though she knows she's going to lose. But look how she's trying to already set this path to cry victim. They just hate me. They're scared of me. They don't want me to get into this position. They know I'm going to make a difference and blah, blah, blah. No, you're going to have access to $1 billion. And you don't know what contracts and invoices are. Get the hell on. Why is her father not living here in Georgia? Because this is crazy. Move your dad out of that state. If it's a lot of crime and stuff, now you living in Georgia, you're giving yourself a better life for you and your daughter. And you somehow forget she has a dad. But your father is still living up there. Why? Move him into your house. Take care of your dad. Do the right thing on that, because you're still going to lose either way. But at least do the right thing. Don't leave your dad up there. It's crazy.
Power for you, Tiffany. You a woman. You're black. You're young.
Yeah, we don't care.
You shouldn't have all that power. Y'all know that scene in Malcolm X? And he said, oh, that's too much power for that. You know what? Remember when he put his hand up and they turned around and told him to walk? That kind of thing.
This is not a movie.
And that's what's kind of going on. But when a woman gets in and she comes in and she fixes and changes things, people just got a whole different outlook.
Yeah, and then she was asked to show receipts and invoices and contracts, and she couldn't read letters. You know, she had no idea what that was. So it's what the hell we talking about? Tiffany, you're not Malcolm X, and you're talking about a film. You're talking about a movie. I don't care what you think of it. Your godlike complex mentality, cult-like personality, all that shit does not work. It's not going to work. And I hope those who are considered Republicans in the state of Georgia in District 5 remind her of what you really think and feel and what you know. Research her. Before she was a mayor, she was a trustee, right? She was still loudmouth and trying to get on some show where she wanted to take, I guess, some sort of burger business up to the next level. Well, whatever that burger joint was she had. You ought to check out those videos where she tried to cook a hamburger. It's a bit of slop. It's gross.
Things. So that's some of the things that we spoke about. And I know I'm talking about Dalton, not Dalton, but Chicago, Dalton, and Thor Township. And make sure I got it clear. All of them. And then plus Fulton.
You have no idea what's going on in Fulton.
So I just wanted you to know that those same issues are everywhere. The same issues back home. It's the same issues here in Fulton County. And the reason why I say back home.
Well, how do you know that? How do you know that? I mean, because you haven't shown any statistics or documentation or anything. So have you actually pulled up the crime rate here in Fulton County? She's showing nothing, by the way. She just said, oh, it's the same thing happening here. Prove it. You know, what's your policies again? Yeah, she's going to make it beautiful. I'm going to grow some rose bushes. And then I'm going to run for Fulton County Commissioner. What y'all think about that? Lady Luck Club one day will run for something. And my entire platform is going to be based on how beautiful I can make my district and nothing more. Y'all good with that?
For those that don't understand my lingo, is because I grew up there.
No one understands it.
So that will always be home to the heart, even though this is my new home. And I just want you guys to know that Fulton County has a crime rate that's not good neither. And I want it to get fixed. because only we can fix the situation if we.
We who? Who is we? You're calling upon everybody in Dalton. Girl. Oh, is she gonna summon Squidward in the game to come down here and to try to, rig the vote? So how is this gonna go? Only we can fit. Who is she talking to? She's been talking about everything in Illinois this whole time so far. Who is we that's going to help you fix something in Fulton County, though? Y'all, this is unbelievable. Can you believe? Oh, Lord mercy. Oh, we as in me, myself, and I. Oh, that's right. Thank you. She was trying to be on the show Shark Tank. Shark Tank? Yes. It's a show where she was hoping that her burger joint would get financed by these rich people on Shark Tank, right? So she did like a video. Hey, I'm looking for $10,000 to grow my business and to make more burgers. Eat my cow meat. It's scrumptious. What how I can say that when I laugh? Chicken sugar. Let me clean it up. Okay. Hi, my name is Tiffany Henyard, and I am putting up my burger joint and asking for $10,000. Enjoy one of my home-cooked cow burger patties that I borrowed the recipe from SpongeBob SquarePants. Eat my cow meat. Scrumdiddlyumptious, just like Willy Wonka. Please give me money. I need it. The end. I don't want to get a job. We got to watch the video, y'all. Oh, we saw watching that video.
Insert ourselves. Yeah, all the sideline talking is just noise. Remember that. Always just noise. Because people that truly care gonna step into the fire and defend the people. Them the people that really, really care. They always defending you. They always got enough for you. They always the voice of reason. They always the ones that trying to make it better. And that's what I want you guys to see and to know here in Fulton County. That I care. I really do. Real. You know how many people come in my store and say, Tiffany, I think you should run for office. And some people don't even know who I am. And just because of the conversations that we have and the knowledge that I bring.
Dad, no one wants you to run. As a matter of fact, they probably was telling you, like, can you promise us you won't run for anything in Fulton County? In Georgia. Can you just lay low? 1 year, lay low. Do nothing. Get a job, run your store, take your kid to school, help her with her projects. Do nothing. Just chill out, shut the hell up, and lay low. Because the FBI is a thing and it's coming for you. Tiffany Henyard, the FBI is coming for you. And you just couldn't just lay low. She's incapable of doing that. She was like, shut up. What does that mean? I don't understand or compute the word silence. Live normal? No, I got to be all over the internet and, social media and shit. I got to be as loud as I can because Illinois, Chicago, that's how we do it. Yeah, what? To the great state of Georgia, we don't care, girl. We don't care. You coming down here with all this nonsense thinking you're going to take over a $1 billion budget. We know what you're doing. It's the fact that you think we should be okay with it. It's a slap in the face. You're insulting us. Like we just can't do a Google search on you. Oh, there are videos for days. Jay Witt said he has 60 videos. Y'all, it's something else. Y'all, shout out to Rim Rum. Rim Rum, another fantastic content creator. How you doing, honey? Shout out to him. You guys, make sure you go check out Rim Rum. If I can get one of the mods to, please drop his YouTube channel link in the chat. Show him some love. Y'all go over there, check out his great content. You just got through with a live. Oh, man, I'm going to have to check the replay, man. I got another one after this. I'm already late for it, but it'll be okay. Oh, my God, y'all. Shout out to all the mods in the chat. Mama Sage, how you doing? How's it going? She wanted $100,000. Thank you, artists. Oh, we're gonna watch that show, y'all. We're gonna watch the video of her trying to get what she was trying to do something. Lord have mercy. If one of y'all want to send me that, his name is Early Walker. Early Walker is her daughter's father. She has a dad. Kamal could be the second, stepdad or whatever. But she does have a father, okay? We don't overlook the men that are actually wanting to be great fathers and be in their kids' lives. She can't just eradicate this man out of her existence. Like, don't do that. Good grief. But her father's name is Early Walker. When y'all send me the link to that video where she was trying to get the $100,000 from Shark Tank, we'll check that out right after this. That's gonna be hilarious. Y'all, she slapped that cow meat on that griddle and nothing was cooking. I don't even know if that thing was on. Was it on? Did y'all remember the burger cooking? It was already cooked. Oh, it looks so gross. Then she got one of the other trustees, the stand dude. He reminded me of somebody from, Peanuts. He was just like a whole deacon every day. He's sitting here talking about, yeah, one of these burgers is good for the soul, bad for the heart, high cholesterol, feeling like a heart attack on. If buy these burgers though, it's gonna clog an artery, but boy, they taste good going down, bad going out. What's his name? Stan Brown.
Oh, they be overwhelmed with joy, like, oh,
burgers
yes,
clogging arteries.
Please let her run. Because I wasn't running for office. I said that several times.
You could have not ran, girl. We don't care
to do so.
No one
needed a voice here in Fulton County because right now there's none. And like I said, everybody got something to say. Y'all.
That district has 3 people running as Democrats in a Democratic-driven area. That district is majority Democrat. It's like 3 of them. 3 candidates, I think. So, I would like to say the Republicans are just like, I'm just going to save some money and time and not even try to run in an area where I know I'm going to lose. She's like, I'm fundraising. Y'all, look at my baby's poster. Send me money. Hit the link. Hit the Cash App. Hit the PayPal. Hit the link. Donate to my election fund. Y'all see my baby's post over here? Donate to my election fund. It has nothing to do with one thing, has nothing to do with the other. But she's going to weaponize that baby's project and utilize it to get money for her election fund, knowing she's going to lose like hell. And then it'll be everybody else's fault except hers. When she still can't tell you one damn thing that's happening in Fulton County. She forgets she's living in the state of Georgia.
All corrupt office. You all can go put your name on the ballot. You all can do the same steps, take the same steps. But I bet you won't. Because you don't want people talking about you or talking about your past, talking about whatever. And that's the difference between me and talkers. Y'all talk about it, but I'm about it. I walk the walk. Like I said,
she a talker.
Okay, like I talk it.
Walking like a talkie.
So I just want to get on here again just to say, hey, I'm here.
Oh, go back. Wait a minute. What you say? Yeah, the freeze frame. She looking at the camera like, what you mean you don't understand? I'm speaking words. Y'all don't speak my language. Ewok. Irish. Tiffany Henyard. Better. We don't understand none of that shit.
Y'all talk about it, but I'm about it. I walk the walk. Like I said, I walk it like I talk it. That thing. So I just want to get on here again just to say, hey, I'm here. I'm here for the long haul. Y'all gonna see me.
Yeah,
coming
until the FBI come.
Constantly trying to support and push the people's
agenda. That should be
whatever the people need or want. That's what we should do. The crime rate is bad here. It's just like Chicago.
Is it? Oh, don't make me look up the crime rate in District 5, Fulton County. Never mind the fact that she refuses to join the police force. Or help create laws or anything as a congresswoman. Nope. Let me go run for Fulton County Commissioner because, they got $1 billion budget. Hell yeah. I'm going to shimmy my ass right into that position.
But we can fix it. And sometimes it's okay to reach across the aisle and say, hey, can
if
you
you don't kick rocks.
Can you bring people in so you should...
Why? Why reach across the aisle? You said Democrats are dictators. What are you trying to reach across the aisle? Can you believe this? I agree with working things out and reach across the aisle, but not when you already sat here and said that they're dictators, they're thieves, they're demons, they're not Christians, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. You think they're going to want to have a conversation with you? So either you want your people to believe that they should stay away from Democrats or they should reach across the aisle and work with them. Which one is it? Because what you going to say when you lose this one? Because it's going to be a landslide loss again. She's losing by another landslide. It's a mudslide avalanche coming your way, girl. What are you going to say here? Because she thought she was going to win the other one. All that delusion nonsense, it just clouded her judgment. See, up there, she was in her natural habitat. It was where she's born, where she grew up, went to school, blah, blah, blah. Here, you're in, foreign territory. See, you can't come online and cry victim here in the state of Georgia when you've barely lived here a year. We don't know you. And for what we know, we don't like it. So either way, we would not sit here and pamper him to your whims. We don't give a damn about that. You can't talk about how you've given out food boxes. Like, that's not going to work on us. So either you want people to just vote for you or reach across. I mean, either way, then if that's what you're saying, then why get mad if the Democrat win in a Democrat majority area? Don't get upset and be pouty and mad when you lose, right? Because, I mean, seriously, it shouldn't matter if you're reaching across the aisle. If she just want that reach to be one way? No, y'all reach across to us. We're not reaching back. What the hell? What are you saying?
I'll say, hey, can you help us? Can you bring people in to neutralize what's going on? We need the help. And it's okay. If it don't work, guess what? What do we lose?
Has she tried to tell the mayor this or the governor?
Nothing can be the failure but a try. Have to try. And right now, we're not trying because everybody in the emotion about, oh, no, don't do this. Oh, don't do that because of blah, blah, blah. Stop it.
Has she talked to the governor of Georgia and said, hey, you should think about reaching across the aisle and get us some help? Has that occurred? Because she's making it seem like she's tried to talk to the governor of Georgia because she's not in the state of Illinois. You're in Georgia. So doesn't sound like she's had a conversation with the governor of Georgia or the mayor and said, hey, can you all address this stuff going on over here in District 5 in Fulton County, Georgia? She's still bringing down problems from Illinois. But she can't prove that District 5 in Fulton County, Georgia is experiencing the same issue. Nor has she proven that she's tried to talk to the governor or the current mayor. So what is she's saying all this bullshit and for what? Because what she's saying about Illinois does not directly apply in Georgia when she can't prove that she's tried to talk to elected officials in this state of Georgia. What she wants people to believe, she's a permanent resident. Yeah, keep on. Just run your mouth. We don't want you to shut up. It's great content. We want you to keep putting your foot in your mouth.
Stop it. Because when it hits your doorstep, you will be saying the same exact thing that I'm saying. Same thing. And I've been saying this before it hit my doorstep.
Oh, girl. Hit her doorstep.
If you listen, call me. I'm the type to reach across the aisle and say, let's work. Let's do this. Unity. Because that's what it's all about. I don't care what you are. Blue, red. Y'all have to do this. Because right now, people, let's be real. What did they just do? They stopped paying the TSA workers. So who is it hurting?
Yeah, no, I don't care if you're blue, red, green, purple, Martian. If you're from Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Pluto, the sun, another galaxy. I mean, whatever. Let's all come together. Martians, humans, Americans, Australians, Africans. Like we could go down and do the roll call like Umar Johnson does. Where my Shango stick Africans at?
I don't care about they bickering and they fight. I care about you hurting the people, meaning everybody was affected. Everybody. So now when everyone's affected by people fights, what should the people do? I'll wait. I need some answers. Somebody come and tell me, what should the people do when the government is affecting you? And the sad thing about it, they don't tell you about, the Republicans are the ones that reopen everything. It took 5 of the Democrats to walk across the aisle to the other side to say, I'm not going to hurt the people no more. I'm done playing y'all game. So I'm going to walk over here to these Republicans and I'm going to reopen the world back up.
The world?
But they don't tell you.
This is priceless. We don't control the world, do we? Now, I know how sovereign the United States of America is. It's a great country. I love it. Do we control the world? You mean to tell me 5 Democrats open up the world? You mean our U.S. government? Oh, God, you still stupid. And you can't make this up. And they, oh man, Umar Tardians, the kid, we got to come up with something for her. Hentards, the Hentards. Boy, the cult of Hentards get mad at me when I say super stupid. I've been calling her that for 3 years. Get over it. Get over it. This has to be by far, this is the epitome of that. Super stupid just said 5 Democrats opened up the world. But she doesn't give a damn about our laws either, you know, because one of the things that makes us so great is that, you know, we have a constitution that includes protections and freedoms for all, like freedom of speech and expression. No, she's one of those ones where she does not like criticism. Hell no. She does not want your feedback, if you're being honest. If you're gloating and kissing her ass, she'll take that in all day. Anything beyond that, even if it's constructive, oh, you're being negative. You're just being a hater. People are just mad at me. I don't nobody want to run for Fulton County Commissioner as a Republican but you, because you're the only one doing it. So what is there to hate on? You know, if people really wanted to hate, then they would just, you know, remind all the Republicans in District 5 what you should not even be allowed to go near their children's schools. I mean, seriously. You know, let's play the fight that you jumped in that no one invited you to with a bunch of grown men swinging. Are you kidding me? Y'all, here's how she's going to act if you don't like Kamal. She's going to jump in and beat your ass. First, she's going to take her shoes off. Then she's going to jump in with a microphone and then she's going to get to swinging. Boy, you say something about that grown-ass man if you want. She's going to beat you up. God, you don't kick rocks and get the hell out of here. She who breaks laws or can't say the word strength. Strength. The word is strength. You know, you want to remind people how strong you are. Strength. No, she's been saying sprint. SPRINT. You know, like runners. we still have to break down simple English for her. Because if you don't like clarify these things, you'll think she's using the word sprint when she's saying strength. Because she can't talk. Girl, come on.
Yeah, right. Because everybody got to point the finger, who this, that person, and it shouldn't be. Because now y'all really affected everyday lives. That's a shame that they have to quit, get other jobs, do Uber or whatever. That's messed up, y'all. It's too many egos in play and not enough of togetherness, not enough of unity.
I don't know.
Because I don't care about the colors. I care about you doing what's right for the people. And if you do that, we win every time.
She just
every single time we win. And that's what I want for our future. I want us, the people, to win.
Oh,
that's what I want. So in this new campaign, you're going to see Tiffany that speaks truth always. Tiffany that might go against the status quo, because just because it's popular don't mean it's going to work. And y'all understand, I am running in a Democratic area, right? So right now it's time to wake the Democrats up because you guys are not getting the services that you need. So it would just be crazy to keep electing the same person and getting the same result. You have to try something different in order to know what could be and what will be when you make that move. But you have to go, you have to jump. You just got to jump. You have to. And that's what life is all about. What you think entrepreneurs do? We just jump.
No. That's what people who have no goal do. You just jump and then you keep, it's like going to school forever because you don't want to face reality that, you know, you got to get a job at some point, put all of these degrees to good use. That's what she's doing, except I'm just going to weaponize elections and just keep running for shit and begging for money because I don't want to fill out an application and get a regular job. She's trying to be a career politician. That's it. And she wants people to say, oh, no, you're doing it for the people, when she's not. She can't say one thing that's happening in Fulton County with evidence, with facts, with documentation, and show it in real time. She doesn't understand how that works. F that. No, she's going to keep talking about Chirac and then, trying to compare it to Fulton. No! Get the hell out of our state. Why are you here? Y'all. Oh, I got the Shark Tank video. It's going to be something else.
That's what we do. You got to take the chance. As they say, no risk, no reward, right? You have to take the chance as it relates to doing something different in order to see where things should have been in our communities. I care about parks. It's so hard to find parks around here. It ain't even funny.
Oh, no. Because, you can just look up how many parks? Piedmont, Grant Park. I mean, we can keep going. Are you serious? Centennial Park. It's like 3 parks right there within 15 minutes of each other. Piedmont, Grant Park, Centennial Park. You can't find a park? What district is she in again? She lied like hell, y'all. Because guess what? She's not a permanent resident like that. Just because you signed a lease doesn't mean you're familiar with the area. So she has no idea what parks are and apparently has not tried to Google a MapQuest one. So now she said, it's hard to find a good park. That's a damn lie from the pit of hell. Because didn't she get photographed at Centennial Park? Yeah, she did last year. Someone just so happened to walk up and see her at a little stand at Centennial Park last year. Kamal was wearing his little capri pants and open-toe flip-flop sandals with his nasty-ass feet showing. It was something else. Now she can't find a good park. You can't make this stuff up. But she was photographed at a park. Y'all remember that? Hit the 4 if y'all remember that. She literally said, it's hard to find a good park. But last year, she was photographed at a park and the Hentards went dumb. I mean, why are you all following her? No one followed her. Someone was out there at the park. They was having an event and they just so happened to see and recognize her. Because she went international for her bullshit. That bullshit they ignore. They don't give a damn about court documents. Hell no. All the laws she broke in court documents. Y'all F that. But she was photographed at Centennial Park, at a whole park. It's funny how that happens. And she can't remember a park. And she doesn't know where a good park is, but she knows what Centennial Park is. Oh, okay. Y'all, why are you lying? That's such a dumbass lie to tell from a very stupid person. Super stupid. Hence why you have this nickname. Why are you lying about that? You know about Centennial Park, that's 1. Piedmont Park isn't too far from that, that's 2. The Zoo Atlanta Park, Botanical Gardens, that's 4. 4 good parks. One of them dedicated to beautiful trees and shrubbery. Flowers and all kinds of stuff. Go to Botanical Gardens. It's a park for florists. You can't make this up. She literally can get to 4 different parks within a 30-minute time frame. If she knows where Centennial Park is, you know where Piedmont Park is, you know where Grant Park is, Zoo Atlanta is, Botanical Gardens is, because they're all in that same downtown area. The hell you say? But she don't know where to find a good park. Oh, good Lord. Girl, if you don't get the hell out of my state lying like hell about parks.
I care about
That's a lie.
Taking my daughter out to play at a
park. That is a lie.
I care about libraries. Did you know that the kids here, about 30% can read?
You can't make this up.
Passing people.
You're still dumb.
So I just wanted to point some little things out.
That's the person that would not pass a reading test if you paid her to take it. This is why officials and candidates should have a literacy exam. This is why right here. I've been saying this for like 2-3 years, and I'm apolitical. And I think every person running for any elected position should be forced to take a literacy examination. It needs to include math, science, ELA, some history. What do you know about world events? They should be forced to take these tests. You need to be able to read a paragraph and actually write out what you've learned from it. Comprehension skills. Can you spell this word? Define these terms. Like, they need to take these literacy exams. They need to show us that they've at least conquered math. Because she can't. Tiffany, what's 4 times 3? Don't use your fingers.
About what's going on. Hold on 1 second.
Why we got a hole? The hell? Oh my gosh, she in her living room. Oh, why? You're telling us the hole. Oh, this is so rude.
Okay. Let me see. Like, y'all know when I do this. Like, look, how do I add somebody on here?
Y'all the libraries.
Nope, I don't know how to do that. Let's see. Is this add somebody? Oh, say approve. Let's see.
Oh God, this is painful, Tiffany. Are you done?
Is it on there?
She's almost done.
I don't know.
Help us all, Lord. Oh, sweet Jesus, come down.
Okay, it ain't working. I don't know. It say adding. But okay, guys, I just wanted to
Are you done?
say that I really, really, truly care about
Okay,
people.
thank God. She's done.
And I just want you guys to know, don't give up.
There's a library downtown. I mean, you can start there. But, you can always Google. How does she not know where libraries are if she refuses to Google them? Oh. If she knows where Centennial Park is, she definitely knows where a library is. Because there's one downtown at the MARTA 5 Point train station. It's the 5 Point station. It's the downtown central hub. It's a library there. Like, you can't make this up. So she knows nothing about what's going on in Atlanta in general or District 5, Fulton County, because she refuses to just Google parks and libraries. And wants to run for Fulton County Commissioner while she compares it to Chirac. Girl, get the hell out of our state.
I'll never, ever, ever, ever give up. You know, at that little moment when it's really, really hard,
you're gonna lose.
You just think like, oh God, I can't take the ball. Oh, what am I do? What am I do? Guess what? Your breakthrough gonna come through.
Huh?
So make sure you just
God has nothing
keep
to do
going
with this.
And don't give up.
Are you done? Oh, thank God, she's done. Okay, let's go over to the Good Burger thing. Oh, here's a good one.
Tell them, welcome to Good Burger. And I'm almighty. You probably don't like me. I still serve it.
Yo. Oh, God. I ain't playing this music because it might be copyrighted. What you call it had one. All right, here we go.
My business is a fast food carry-out restaurant.
Yo, what is wrong with you?
y'all hear?
Why you sound that way?
Riding around and get it. Riding around.
Yeah, this is the hood booger that wants to become Fulton County Commissioner as a Republican. Y'all make sure y'all pass this around in y'all next RNC to all the Republicans, conservatives, anybody. Can y'all please share this video and then laugh at it like we're about to do? Please do not take this person seriously. Don't put us through all of this. Okay? Spare us, please. Shout out to Hannibal is hungry. Oh, Lord. And to all those that think that we should not be talking about super stupid, kick rocks. You don't pay our bills. You don't get to dictate nothing. You know, free speech and expression is a two-way street. You think they just say, oh, okay, we're just going to clown these people back? No, they get mad about it because reasons. Hit the 4 if y'all can see it in here. Let me know.
My business is a fast food carry-out restaurant.
Hit the 4.
Yo, what is wrong with you? Why you sound that way?
Riding around and get it. Riding around and get it.
In this video today, we're going to talk about the time where the super mayor, Tiffany Henyard, tried to get on Shark Tank with her good burger business. I'm not kidding. Let's just get into it.
Hi, sir. I'm Tiffany Henyard from Chicago, Illinois. I am currently the owner of...
Why is she sound that way? Like, why? That's that voice. That voice is weird. Before we get into the rest of this video, let's talk a little bit about her good burger business. She obviously stole that from the Keenan and Kel hit Good Burger and decided she wanted to be an entrepreneur. If you guys checked out her disposition video I did a couple of weeks ago, she's been an entrepreneur her entire life. She had a Facebook page based on it. And it's interesting.
So she's never had a regular job. So she has no idea of the concept of getting up and arriving to a place or logging online, working for anyone but herself, because reasons. Typically, people like her have an issue with accountability and responsibility and following rules and laws because she doesn't. So this so-called entrepreneur can't tell you what a vendor contract looks like either. She has no concept of the bidding process. None of that shit. No. Ride around and get it.
Enough, I'll show you right here real quick. In 2018, it was a Good Burger, right? Good Burger business. And then she changed it 5 years later to Tiffany A. Henyard Care Foundation. Remember the foundation that she said she had nothing to do with? She was just...
Oh, yeah, it was hers. And that's where she took out the $10,000. And she stole it from this foundation. Put it into her campaign. Because laws. This girl does not give two shits at all. She just wants to get her hand on that $1 billion budget. Republicans, please, please spare us from this headache. Can you all remind her while we don't play this flip-floppy game, young lady? Please do that.
Face.
I have created Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation, and what that entails is helping everybody within the 17 municipalities with...
Use taxpayer dollars to fund your fake cause. We mean foundation.
Look at that. 10,000.
I'm the face of the foundation. My name is nowhere, sir.
This is how bad she lies like hell. To the Republicans of District 5, Fulton County in Georgia. This is how bad she lies. She went from, I created this, which means that it's your company, to I'm just the face. Someone else runs it. I don't know who, maybe Scooby-Doo. Perhaps it is Bart Simpson. Her alter ego. Ride around and get it on the skateboard. Can you imagine? Bart Simpson is her alter ego, except dumber. That's it. That's what we at. She like all of a sudden, I forgot I created this with my name on it. My whole name is this foundation. No, but it's just, I'm just the face. Someone decided that I should use my name for this. Never mind that. What the hell?
I'm the face.
You have a charity that from the Attorney General's office. I understand they sent a cease and desist letter to your foundation.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm not crazy. I'm not
You have
deranged.
Tiffany Henyard Cares, your foundation. So the Attorney General's office hasn't reached out to you regarding your foundation?
So I want to set the record straight. I don't have a foundation.
So the person who set up
yes, but it's her name and she said she created it in a whole video. Huh. Y'all see why I say she's a cult leader? Because people actually believe she didn't create it. She's just the face. Never mind, she says she created it. You know, that's video evidence that can be used against her in court of law.
his Facebook page.
Good God in heaven.
Burger changed it to Tiffany A. Henyard Cares Foundation. When you're on Facebook and you have a page, they show the name changes so you can understand what's going on. It's more transparent. So it's interesting enough when she continued to say she had nothing to do with this foundation that took $10,000 of taxpayer money, and no one knows where the money went. Did she help anybody? Who knows? And she had to change it. So she
did you spend that on your hair or Amazon? Which one was it? Yeah, I believe she went to the beauty salon. She got her hairstylist to get like 4 wigs with that, probably some dye. Who knows? Maybe glue tracks or whatever they do. And she just kind of put the rest towards Ruth Chris Steakhouse. That would be my best guess. Oh, and she probably bought some shoes and a suit. You have a hearing on April 20th, you dumb moron. Good grief.
Too lazy just to make an entire new page. She changed the name of the Facebook page. So let's continue to watch this pitch to the Sharks. I wonder why I didn't pick her.
Tiffany's Good Burger and Soul Food located at 634 Burnham in Kansas City, Illinois. Our phone number is 708-801-9980. And for those trying to find us, you can track our food truck or follow.
Yo, what is this back here in these bottles? Y'all see these bottles of different liquids, these different colors? What is that? Anybody know what that is? Yeah, y'all know what this stuff is back here? It's a green, clear, yellow, red. Is that what you pour on slush? Is it supposed to be like ices or something? What the hell is that? Y'all, if it's flavors for meat, I'm gonna have a problem. You say you want a burger? You want green juice on it or the red juice? What the hell? Snow cone juice? Somebody said snow cone juice. Oh, okay. Oh, that's priceless. Oh man, what if she accidentally squirted it on a hamburger though? Can you imagine?
It's on Twitter.
Why? Like the pitch to her voice is extremely high. She doesn't talk this way. Like she tried to use a different voice. Now I know this is a few years ago, but people don't change their voices to that extent. 5 years ago, she was still in her mid-30s. So the high pitch, I guess that was a way to try to get the Sharks to care about this business venture. I don't know.
Just go to our website, loveagoodburger.com. Again, that is loveagoodburger.com. My business is a fast food carry-out restaurant.
Yo, what is wrong with you? Why you sound that way? It's like she tried to sound younger than she is. What the F? Like, it's actually...
Hannibal, this is such good work. Y'all, Hannibal is so irritated. You're like, what is wrong with you? Oh man, this is probably one of his best reactions I've ever seen. Oh man, it's just nice to hear him be raw and real. He's not trying to be pretty about it because y'all know it's a big difference. Listening to me versus Hannibal is hungry and Pink Book lessons. Like we all got our own style, right? I cuss a lot more. It is what it is. I call her super stupid. He might say her name. He might even say Miss Henyard. Whatever. At the end of the day, we're both irritated by what we're hearing. This is desperation in a bottle. This girl is so desperate to get this $100,000 because she does not want to get a job. It's not even funny. Dear Republicans, she's never worked a day in her life. She has no concept of that term. She doesn't know what that means.
Voice is worse, like her usual voice. But why is it so high? What? You weirded me out. I know you're trying to sell something. You're trying to sell to the sharks. She needs to breathe or something. Like she's running out of oxygen. The hell?
I am seeking $100,000 for 10% of equity in my.
What? She wants $100,000 in that business? She wanted $100 grand. But I guess she found a way to get $100,000 in different ways. Well, actually, let's rewind that real quick again. She's looking for $100K for 10%. Mark Cuban's not take this deal, huh?
For 10% of equity in my company. The funds will be used to purchase 2 more food trucks, but the problem is, it's not enough for me.
This voice is hurting my head.
Oh no, Hannibal, breathe it out, bro.
I've been in business for 4 years. 4 years. That's amazing for a restaurant startup. Most restaurants fail within the first 2 years. So let me tell you what's unique about Tiffany's Good Burger and Soul Food. We bake, stuff, and inject burgers with special sauce. How about that? Let me tell you how I got started.
I just can't stop it. This is too much. This is too much. This is my first time listening to this. So
this is so epic. Oh, Hannibal.
Voices.
Oh, Hannibal, you got to do more real raw reactions like this. Like, you got to resist the urge to watch these videos and then just let that be your first time reaction to it. Because this is it right here. I love this. It's so real and authentic. Y'all hear me hollering in the background, man. Oh, my goodness. It's so refreshing to hear him be so real and just direct. Like, what the F? Oh, Hannibal, do more of these, please. First time reaction videos. Keep it coming.
Kill it. Oh, man.
Oh, good grief.
I'd like to see
Y'all play that part.
evidence of this.
Hold on, look, go back. Y'all said play that part back, which he said, what the hell? So I wonder what he
Soul Food located at 634 Burnham in Kansas City, Illinois. Our phone number is 708-801-9980. And for those trying to find us, you can track our food truck or follow us on Twitter.
Why? Like the pitch to her voice is extremely high. She doesn't talk this way. Like she tried to use a different voice. Now I know this is a few years ago, but people don't change their voices to that extent. 5 years ago, she was still in her mid-30s. So the high pitch, I guess that was a way to try to get the sharks to care about this business venture. I don't know.
Just go to our website, loveagoodburger.com. Again, that is loveagoodburger.com. My business is a fast food carry-out restaurant.
Yo, what is wrong with you? Why you sound that way? That she tried to sound younger than she is? What the F? Like, this voice is worse, like her usual voice. Why is it so high? What? You weirded me out. I know you're trying to sell something. You're trying to sell to the sharks. She needs to breathe or something. Like she's running out of oxygen. The hell?
I am seeking $100,000 for 10% of equity in my.
What? She wants $100,000 in that business? She wanted $100 grand. But I guess she found a way to get $100,000 in different ways. Well, actually, let's rewind that real quick again. She's looking for $100K for 10%. Mark Cuban's not take this deal, huh?
For 10% of equity in my company. The funds will be used to purchase 2 more food trucks. But the problem is, it's not enough for me.
This voice
he's so
hurting
mad.
my head.
Breathe it out,
Let's
bro.
continue.
Me to go around. I've been in business for 4 years. 4 years. That's amazing for a restaurant startup. Most restaurants fail within the first 2 years. So let me tell you what's unique about Tiffany's Good Burger and Soul Food. We bake, stuff, and inject burgers with special sauce. How about that? Let me tell you how I got started.
I just can't stop it. This is too much. This is too much.
Yo, the special sauces over there in the bottles. It's snow cone juice. Go figure. So when you bite into my burger and it tastes like lemon drop, that's because I use this special sauce. Yum, yum, yum. Nom, nom, nom. I got sour apple, grape, red, and yellow and orange. She's not even gonna say the flavors. She's gonna tell you the color. You're wondering, okay, so what does red taste like? It's Kool-Aid. So I want a burger. Can you put purple in it? You want purple flavor? Yo, what does that taste like again? Don't worry about it. Robot test it. Our special sauces right here, okay? It's not even a mystery. It's like right here, right in front of my damn eyes. I want a burger with red. Can you squirt red on it? Is that cherry, strawberry, watermelon? What the hell is that? Girl, that's antifreeze. It's called death. It's my special secret sauce. I see Jesus help me. All right. Oh, I gotta breathe. Okay. Child, this has been fun. So y'all get the gist of this. Let me drop the link. Oh, Jesus. Let's play a little bit more. I'm already late for the Candace Owens live stream. It's gonna be short, but whatever.
This is my first time listening to this, so what the voice is killing. Oh man,
like button. Oh,
I like to see evidence of the successful business going for 4 years. Some tells me that she's not being honest, but we'll continue.
I attended Robert Morris College in downtown Chicago, where I majored in business management with a concentration in accounting. Funny story, though. My county
She should have took 5 more takes of this.
Oh no, funny story though. Laugh with me. Evil laugh. I'm just reading the script. What? Oh, we got to do it again? Ah, shit. I want freaking sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their freaking heads. She might as well just bust one of those out and be done with it. At least it would be funny. You can't make this shit up. Tiffany, super stupid. This is painful as hell to see you grovel for $100 grand because you just didn't want to get a job. Is it the application process or completing a resume that you find to be difficult? Which one is it? You know, they have help for people like that. You know, when you just don't want to work and you can't live off the streets. You can always go to an employment agency. You might need to do that here in Fulton County. Do the Republicans of Fulton County see what we're dealing with now? I've been reporting on this heifer for like, 3 years? 2-3 years? Yeah, she's still an idiot. You can't make this up.
5 more takes. And she's going to talk about going to school. We're going to, we'll check back on the idea that she was able to graduate and how she's able to run this business and graduate within an accelerated program. But let's continue on with this video.
Y'all see her challenged us to create a project where you start your own business. But in actuality, mine became a reality. Tiffany's Good Burger and Soul Food, that is. My biggest challenge was getting off the ground and staying focused on the prize. My family is very supportive of me and helps me when needed, whenever. Gotta love them, right? I have invested 70.
Gotta love them, right? It's like she's reading a script for a Disney commercial. Except she's over 30. You can't make this up. What is her role here? What's her inspiration? Is it high school teenager? I mean, what are we going for here? She's wearing a short sleeve shirt on top of a long sleeve shirt, as opposed to just wearing a long sleeve shirt, and we have no idea what she's saying. None at all. Does that t-shirt say "Try me"? Shouldn't it say "Good Burger"? Yo, what the hell is happening? Let's see, post this on X. Oh yes, that'll be good. Y'all make sure y'all post my live stream up on Facebook and X and Twitter and what's the other one? Instagram and all of them. All of them. Post these up. Hit the hype button once it's done. Y'all see her shirt? Her shirt says "Try me, Juju." It really does say that. It's a short sleeve shirt on top of a long sleeve shirt. She's layering up and no one knows why she's dressed like that because she could have just wore a long sleeve shirt, right? It says "Try me" and not Good Burger. Good Burger. Well, the secret sauce is snow cone juice. Oh, one of them orange tastes like orange. It could be more like lemon and tangerine. Who knows? Or maybe peach. Peach punch. Oh, good grief. Oh, oh, Tiffany, get a job. Get a damn job.
$5,000 into my business. Tiffany Goodberger Soul Food means everything to me.
There's no way she did that. She did not do that. She did not invest $75. Where?
Tiffany Goodberger Soul Food means everything to me. It's my heart and soul. I can't.
Good
That
God.
does not sound genuine. You don't sound genuine. This
Not
is
at all.
a terrible acting job. I'm just saying. This may be the worst video I've ever seen of her. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
I can't see myself doing anything else other than getting people's attention through laughter and good food. My ultimate goal is to have a fleet of food trucks and ride around and get it. It's
What the
and
God,
what?
Jesus Christ.
What you want to do?
Ride around.
What do you want to do again?
She said,
my
"Try
goal is
me."
to have a fleet of food trucks and ride around and get it. It's
Yeah, just like a t-shirt says "Try me," because reasons. Okay. And boy, Shark Tank had to look at this and be like, "God, this is painful." I don't think she was auditioning for us. I think this was meant for Nickelodeon, which I think is this should have went to Nickelodeon, and not even a good show like Blue's Clues type Nickelodeon. You know, we're down there with 5 euros or less. This is not for someone that wants to take an actual business seriously. Please understand it. So this is how serious she took being a mayor supervisor and now somehow wants to be a Fulton County commissioner. This is how serious she's going to get right here. Where she's talking about ride around and get it and try me t-shirts, you know, and wop wop and sour apple. I want to say this is sour apple. And where's blue raspberry? Did we see blue? Blue flavor is not here.
This is too much. Oh my God. All right. I think this video is almost done. Hold on.
interesting about me is my ambition. My ambition to strive for my dreams while motivating others and staying focused in the process.
Lord, that was difficult. And you may think,
man.
oh, is that it? Is that all?
Y'all.
No, there's a longer video we're gonna watch right now. Oh Lord! All right.
Oh,
That's
Hannibal.
good. Let's continue the insanity.
Oh, this is good.
Damn. At Tiffany's Good Burger and Soul Food, located at 634 Burnham in Calumet City, Illinois. Our phone number is 708-801-9980. And our webpage.
Okay, so this is a much better in terms of her voice. That high pitched thing was terrible. It was bad. So I think now it's okay. Take it down a notch. Just speak like a normal human being and be more natural, because that was really bad. So just off the bat, who knows? I'm sure she's going to continue her nonsense, but at least she has a normal speaking voice.
Is loveagoodburger.com. Again, that webpage is loveagoodburger.com. You can follow us on Twitter or track the food truck. So, say for instance you don't want to come here, you can go onto our webpage and track our food truck, and we'll come to your location. How about that?
Oh my God, your DoorDash, y'all. Hey, okay, that's it. We good. Y'all, make sure you guys go check out Hannibal is Hungry. Oh, Lord have mercy. He has a second channel. I don't remember exactly what it is. It's Hannibal. It must be, I think it's Hannibal something. But make sure you guys go check him out. This was funny. I actually like his raw, natural reaction videos where he don't have to rehearse shit. He just watches it and gives his full raw reaction to it. This is something else. There's a video link in the chat. You guys, make sure you go and check out Hannibal is Hungry. This is the video when Tiffany Henyard tried to pitch Good Burger on Shark Tank. And there's more to this, but I got a second live stream to get to. This is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Hannibal, if you're listening, please do more natural raw reactions like this. This is priceless. I love it. Just hearing him laugh was just funny. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Oh my God, this is snow cone flavor. Yeah. Somebody said it was a snow cone flavor. Y'all, what y'all think the clear one is? It's not, I hope it's not water. Maybe pina colada. That's clear, right? Or that may be the yellow one. Yellow could be lemon. White is pina colada. Green is sour apple, I hope. Grape is purple. Orange is orange. Red is red. Cherry. Strawberry. Who knows? Maybe kiwi or watermelon. Whatever. Maybe a plum flavor. Boy, you come in and you wondering why your stomach is bubbling all over the place. It might be the prune juice flavor. Yeah, can you imagine? Let me get a prune juice snow cone. Oh, shout out to the prune juice drinkers up in here. All those that still take castor oil and prune juice. Shout out to you. May you live long and healthy. Anna Freeze, our cereal Floyd. Oh, y'all, this is so funny. I appreciate you all. Y'all hit that like button. Shout out to all my mods. All of you all. Thank y'all so much for the support. Tuning in. Oh, we got some supers. S-Files with the $1 super. Thank you so much. Shout out to my mods. I have the best mods on YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you, Ginger Spice, for the $5 super sticker. Oh, you're amazing. I appreciate the financial support, you guys. Ways to donate is always through the supers, of course, with Cash App and Zelle to support the channel. I appreciate you all. I want you all to make sure you smash that like button and hype this damn video. When it is concluded, hype it the hell up. Shout out to Hannibal is Hungry. Make sure you guys go check out this full video in its entirety. It'll be a good thing to fall asleep and get a good giggle into. But make sure you go and support them. Tell them LLC sent you. Shout out to you, Hannibal. Good to see you reporting on Super Stupid again. I know you don't call her that. I do. All right. You guys be good. Y'all join me in the next live on Canned Ice. It's not going to be long because I have to get to bed. But if you can't, I will catch you all in the live stream tomorrow with Johnny Walker as we go in on Richie Rashad, another dumb scammer that keeps abusing degrees, because reasons. He doesn't want to get a regular job either. He just wants to tell people that he's a doctorate or something. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. But you guys be good until the next one. Lady Luck Club out. Deuces.